Yo, what up? Yo, what up? Greens me. Tiger. Meditation. Sistas with let's go. Sistas with let's go.
What up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Sistas with Pool. I am the Moon Butterfly Goddess.
I'm the Water Goddess. The Red Tiger Goddess.
What is up with y'all beautiful people? Listen, y'all, we're in here. We're in this thing. We're trying to do what we do. Y'all know the vibes already. Hey, got you, daughter. We got a lot of people who sent in their skip the lines. So we're going to let y'all pile on in here and get yourselves together, child, get everything going. But how y'all been? Like, it's retrograde. It's the blood moon. It's all, I mean, not the blood moon. Am I right? The blood moon? One of them damn moon, child. So it's a lot going on.
It's a blood moon. It's a full blood moon and the lunar eclipse.
Oh, y'all, all those things together, which means there's going to be some activities and happening, people acting up, people acting different, people popping up. Pay attention to their actions. Pay attention to what they do in this season. Hey, Miss Gwen, how are you? Getting things together. I already know, daughter. We all getting it together. Red, what up with you? What is up with the Red Tiger Goddess?
Not too much. I was so asleep earlier.
Okay. It was that sleepy kind of an energy for sure. I was feeling sleepy too. Daughter said getting things together. Well, that's good, y'all. I'm glad that y'all are here with us. Listen, I've been having a lot going on. I'm gonna be real transparent. It's been a lot going on. I just made a big transition. So I got a lot going on right now, y'all. But I'm here. I'm ready to kind of get things going, see what y'all are up to. When Water Goddess gets back in here, we're gonna go ahead and look at who said what? Okay, y'all piling through. Y'all missed us. We missed y'all too. Let me see. Make sure I was updated correctly. All right, cool. All right, so when Water gets back in here, we're going to go ahead and go over our list. But there is a lot going on, y'all. We have a lot going on in the atmosphere. Who said I lost my second mama today? My grandma. Giving you so much love. I did see that, beautiful. That's a lot. That is a lot. It's heavy. We all mourning something, but we already know with transition, the physical is so hard, man. We all know how spirit, but when you see that person in the physical and no longer, it's just something about it, right? So people tell you, they're with you. I know that, child, but I be missing the physical. But it's okay. We're going to get through it. We're going to help you get through it, beautiful. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, beautiful. Other than that, while we tap in and wait, what is up with y'all? Like, how y'all feeling? I had put something up today. You got to remind yourself who you are. For a minute, I was getting caught up, forgetting who I was, but it's like, I got confirmation today. Big pressure. Hashtag moon. Pressure is moon, so y'all better know. Don't forget, don't ever settle for less than what you deserve. Don't ever, make sure that people, when you know who you are, you know what you got, make sure that people stand on that thing, okay? Don't let nobody mistreat you or make you feel like you less than, because you are not. You are big pressure. Remind yourself, whether you dressed up, whether you have a wig on, whether you have a head wrap, whether you natural, you are big pressure, and don't forget. You are welcome, beautiful. You are so welcome. Water got a lot going on. There she go.
All right.
I'm going to get this list together, y'all, because it's a lot of y'all that had kind of sent y'all skip the lines pretty early. So let's get that together. Make sure you guys hit the like, share, and subscribe button. The goddesses have reached over 1,000. We are really close to our watch time hour. So make sure you go back to some of our videos and replay and do all that good stuff, y'all. So let's see who we got for our skipped lines whenever water is ready. Okay, cool. Got y'all. Hashtag. Why y'all be entertaining my shenanigans? Hashtag moon. Y'all better know. Big pressure. Don't play with me. Because once you catch this vibe, if you lose it, oh, you're gonna be mad. Trust me. So just y'all gotta make sure y'all let them know. Like, catch this vibe while you catching it. Because once it's gone, it's gone. All right. Let's see
babe.
who we got. All right. We got Blue Virgo Goddess with the General. We got Miss Laseca with the Ancestor and the General. We have Miss Cotton Candy with the Ancestor and the General. We got Ty with the Ancestor. We got Daughter with the Ancestor. And we got Olivia with the General reading.
All right. Got it.
So shout out Virgo. Somebody tag Lawanda, either Blue Virgo Goddess on YouTube or either on on the Blue app. On that Blue app, child. Go ahead and contact her on that Blue app and let her know it is her turn. She is up next. Good evening, brother. Shout out to you. Hey, Cotton Candy. Hey, Miss Shay. She okay, real pressure over here. You better let them know. I'm trying to tell y'all. I forgot for a moment. She remember now. All right. Let's keep this thing going. Blue Virgo. Where you at, child? I think I'm gonna put a little hashtag so she know.
Yeah. Hashtag where the fuck you at, sis?
Where you at, sis?
Yeah. There's a lot of Lawanda pages. I can't.
Oh, okay. Dion would like to be added to the free list. Hey, beautiful. Thank you for joining us this evening. Make sure you guys are hitting the like, subscribe button if you're over there on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, make sure you hit a like, a heart, leave a message. Get our algorithm together, okay? All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and I'm going ahead and tag Miss Blue Virgo real fast. And we're going to get her
tarot cards in there.
And we're going to get her general together.
Yeah, my tarot cards up and walked away. All right, hold on. They upped and disappeared. Okay, give me 2 seconds.
All right, let me clear this energy. I got to clear some energy. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you guys. Y'all got us to our goal. It's going to be a lot of great changes happening for the goddesses. So we appreciate those who are rocking with us now while we are doing what we do. But listen, because it's a lot of energy going on, y'all got to learn how to calm y'all nerves. We respond to every single thing, and it's a lot of energy right now. If you respond to it, you might end up saying the wrong thing and regret it. So just try not to, because everybody gets ruffled, child. I ain't gonna lie, okay? My feathers got ruffled a little bit, but I'm back, and it's like now you got to realize what is worth your energy and what's not. And if it's not worth your energy, it's not. And if it is, you'll know it because it'll be for you. So sometimes you gotta fall back a little bit and just allow, life to do what it do, no matter what area it is, y'all.
I say.
I don't know. I'm gonna use a different deck.
Let me know when you're ready, child.
Girl, tomorrow.
Big pressure. Big pressure. You that remember.
That was your post, not mine.
No, but that was my reminder.
Oh, yeah.
Fight what the fuck going on. All right, Miss Shay got to be added too. She did a general. All right, we got you, Miss Shay.
Hold on, Shay.
We are on. Say that again for them in the back. I said it. I said it for y'all again, child. Y'all heard what we said. Big pressure. Don't play.
Well, I'm Blue Virgo.
Where she at?
The first one. Well, I mean, Olivia asked. I don't know if she's trying.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we got you. We got you, daughter. Blue Virgo, let me go back. I'm waiting for Water to let me know she's ready.
You go ahead.
All right, cool. All right, energy is clear. Let me see where they want us to go for Miss Blue Virgo tonight. Miss Blue Virgo. Let's say they said go to the angels. All right, cool. Shout out to everybody who just piled in here. Make sure you guys are hitting that like, subscribe button. You know we are doing live free readings. If you would like one, comment your name, skip the line. Cash App Moon Butterfly 28, and for Ancestors readings 1111. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Ooh, child. Okay. You're getting big smoke. Show me what you got for the goddess. Show me what you have for the goddess. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Lead me to the message you have for her this week. Lead me to the message. Thank you, Spirit. Lead me to the message. That's where the answer. Ashe. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Blue Virgo. All right, for you, I got the 2 of fire. The 2 of fire. And when I study what Spirit is saying for you, honestly, this is talking about moving forward. This is a card of not going backwards or not stumbling over old shit. This is a moving forward card. But this is also saying to you that you're gonna have to be really bold about how you make these moves. Spirit keeps saying that there's some things that's been lining up. They're lining up for you, if I'm seeing it correctly. They're lining some stuff up for you, but it's like your patience is going to be needed, child. Your patience, your patience, your patience. Also, this is talking about taking the next step. So if you're in the steps of planning something or arranging something, this is going to be the time for you to take action. Stop hovering over the details, because the details do not matter. Do not hover over the details in the season, because if you do, you're going to get caught up and kind of be stuck and think you can't do it. This is saying be bold, big bold, big bold, okay? Big pressure. I say. Water the cake. She done dropped out, child. She'll be back, and we're gonna keep it going, child.
All
There
right.
she go. Hold on, she coming. Hold on. Hold on, there she go. Big pressure. Here she go. I'm saying that all night, y'all. They be forgetting. There she go.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, y'all.
Horrible. All right. Y'all, this is crazy. I'm getting it together, y'all. Really.
Shut up. Thank you. No, I didn't just learn that. I just felt the vibe today. You missed the whole story, so don't come in here late.
What happened?
Talking to that crazy time.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Oh. I'm like, why you talking?
Yeah, that's why.
King of Potions. King of Potions, y'all. King of Potions. All right. This talks about this could represent a man in your life or somebody who's coming into your life. It could also represent a female with a male type energy. But the King of Potions, he helps you keep a healthy balance between your head and your heart. His message is to stay logical, to stay compassionate, to stay kind, but to also stay really solid in what you're doing. He's a loyal, sensible person, problem solver, and he may be appearing in your life. But again, the message is to be logical in the things that you are doing. So sometimes Spirit will call you to, pay attention to your heart. In this case, Spirit is saying you may be spending a little too much time on your emotions. And right now you need to be thinking a little bit more clearly with your head. So I would recommend you stay grounded, get to some dirt, get to some water, whatever you can get to kind of clear your mind, stay steady, but, kind of get back in touch with Spirit, do some meditating, and kind of figure out where your next move should be and what you should be doing.
Ashe.
Okay, for your queen, I got 5 of fire totality. All right. And for you, that just means to, I don't know, I guess you see that they were on a, what do you call that, a trapeze. And it's pretty much like, you and your source, you and your God, just kind of being able to know that, like, okay, so I swing, they throw me, like, basically, like, just saying that was a bad analogy. But anyway, just kind of saying, like, start to trust yourself, start to trust your source in the sense of, I guess more so like if it was a trust fall kind of thing, you falling backwards and just knowing that they have you. Don't focus so much on, how something's going to happen, when it's going to happen. That's none of your business. Don't focus on the battles that may be coming up for you. That's not, those aren't yours to fight. Start really trusting Spirit and trusting your source to know that they're looking out for you. They're pushing you to your greatness. And if you believe that things are going to fall into place, even if you can't see how they're going to fall into place, they will. Ashe.
Ashe, ashe, ashe. They will. Shout out to all of y'all who are just joining us. Y'all know the vibes that we are on. We're doing live free readings. Cash App Moon Butterfly 28 if you would like to skip the line. If you would like a free reading, comment your name. But y'all know, child, skip the lines. We, it is 67 or 70 of y'all in here. Make sure that y'all go ahead and hit that like, subscribe button. Hey, High Priestess, thank you for joining us. Make sure y'all sharing and telling a friend to tell a friend. All right, so let's go to the list real quick. We got
Miss Laseka.
No, I got some new people to the list real fast. We got a new one. We got new to this. Need to know about my ancestors. Miss Lady J for ancestor reading. Shout out to you. Thank you for joining us. We got Miss Shiny with the ancestor reading as well. Peace to the goddesses in the building. Cold World. Thank you so much for joining. Shout out to y'all beautiful people. All right, y'all. Let's keep this thing moving. We got Miss Laseka. We're going to do her general and ancestor, Miss Laseka. Can somebody tag her, please? Hey, Jazzy. Hey,
she
y'all.
just said, hey, ladies in here.
Okay, cool. So you are up next. So let's clear some energy out and let's keep this thing moving. All right, y'all. Whew, the energy is starting to get strong now. Okay. Ancestors are in the building. All right, Miss Laseka. Thank you, Spirit. All right, y'all hear me silent? That's me connected, so give me a moment. Okay, thank you, beautiful. Please show me your energy. Please show me your energy through the cards. I need clarification just to be sure. Show me who you are. Give me your energy. Show me, show me, show me. Okay, I heard that clear today. Okay, I heard you. Show me what message you have for her. Guide me to the message that you would like for her. Oh, okay, cool. All right, Miss Laseka, you are up next. I also am doing your general as well, so I have pulled your general card as well, so we're going to get into it. All right, so I asked Spirit to bring forth what ancestors that they had for you, and they brought a female energy, and she said, I would like to speak for her. So I asked her to show me who she is. She gave me this heavy Queen of Wands energy. This is going to be either a matriarch or a grandmother figure, but I almost feel like she's just I'm getting so many chills. She has so much love and energy for you. And when she first comes in, she keeps referring to childhood, like something about the childhood and the closeness in the childhood. So I don't know if this is a grandmother or a mother that you bonded with. She says that some of that got taken away from you. I don't know what she means in regard of certain things in your youth, childhood, or either youth. She says some of that got taken from you, and now it's time for you to get that person back. Like she's giving me heavy, you need like this energy back, like this childhood thing again in you to make you feel like, you could do it again. She said, it ain't over. It ain't too late. She also keeps saying to be very wary of who you giving your energy and your time to. Something about your time is important and you wasting it. Stop wasting this time, she keeps saying. Okay, yes, ma'am. Now okay. Now she's saying something about wasting time and wasting energy on people and things that are just, it's not for you. Now, whether this is helping family, whether this is a loved one, this is a partner, I don't know, but this is something about draining your energy, okay? The card that she draws me for you is the Empress, which is representing you. And what she's saying is that it's now, same thing what she was giving you about the youthfulness, it's time to take action on things that you've always wanted to do. Life keeps getting in the fucking way for you. Something about life and look, money is energy. And sometimes in order for us to start to see this energy, we got to start getting our head in a good space. You need to really clear your head. Like she's telling me, clear your head, baby, clear your head. Once you clear your head, you can see more clearly, like clearing the clutter, and then you'll be able to see things clearly. Also talking about something about being prosperous is coming, or something about a season of money is about to hit you soon, but it's like you're going to have to be very patient for it, okay? She's telling me that she loves you. She's giving lots of protective energy, and she just keeps saying, I don't know what I wish, girl, yeah, this is grandma. This is grandma because she's giving me heavy grandma energy. She keeps saying, "I'll lead him alone." Like, I don't know what the hell. You know what she's talking about, child. But whatever that is, leave it alone. Let it go. It's not working for you. Okay. She's giving you lots of love. She's giving me chills because she cussing you out about that shit. Leave that thing alone, child. I don't know what it is, but you understand. Your general card. Ooh, they're on point. Your commitment is being tested. That's what they're saying. Like, you're being tested. Like, you want certain things, you want these things, but then you're doing actions that don't align with it. They're watching you. Spirit is like, look, this is the time for you to stand on the shit that you're saying. Stand on it. Don't let nothing in life mess you up, get in your way. F all that. Fuck all that dumb shit. Stand on the shit that you want, because they hear you saying what you want, but then when they're trying to give it to you, you get scared or you allow shit to get in the way. Not in this season. Remember who the hell you are. Ashe, beautiful.
Ashe.
I say, all right. For you, I also get a grandmother energy, a very strong female grandmother energy. Could be a great grandmother, could be just your maternal grandmother. I'm not sure. However, the messages I'm getting for you is kind of, baby, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. And you got some energies around you that are not right. So similar to the same message that Moon got, it's like she urging you to get rid of these negative energies that are around you, urging you to change your circle up, because there's some shit around you. I get deceit, I get lies, I get secrets, I get half truths, and it's retrograde. So all of that shit is about to come out. Whether it's a friend, a lover, a family member, whatever, it's all about to come out. So Spirit is preparing you for that, wanting you to know, like, she wants you to know, like, there's snakes in your grass, baby. It's time to cut that shit. It is time to cut that shit. She also said, what you scared of? What you scared of? Why are you so frightened? You got to let go. You got to let go of worries and fears in this season, because you can't take that with you and expect to manifest a multimillionaire company or a happy home or, this great house, this great job, this great car, this great relationship, if you holding on to all this fear and all this worry, because you're going to end up manifesting that instead. Negative thoughts and emotions can manifest just like positive ones. So with every negative thought, you got to, replace it with two positive ones. And remember that you are the power. So if you sit in here dwelling on things that are not for you, you're going to end up with things that are not for you. When I pulled the card for her, I got the Princess of Autumn, which I believe is going to be a representation of yourself. And the card message for the Princess of Autumn is a lot of things happening, like scholarships, money, school, things of that nature are going to be happening for you. Good things happening with your career, plans that have worked out perfectly and as planned. However, there may be some hiccups along the way, and don't let those hiccups discourage you from continuing to move forward, because you are at a point where your goal is about to be reached. And it also talks about maybe needing a little push. So, here she go pushing you, letting you know, like, it's okay for you to let go in this season. It's really okay for you to do that, okay? After we clear her energy out, the card I pulled for you for your general read is the Ace of Autumn. The Ace of Autumn, okay? And the Ace of Autumn is talking about money coming in. Like I just said, you're going to have some success with your career. So with career success comes money. This could also be a lump sum of money that you were waiting for, but I feel like it's going to be a decent amount of money that's going to come in. It also talks about, again, happy changes in your career, things going really well. So I don't know what it is that you do, or what your career goals are, but Spirit says whatever you got going on, it's about to really work out for you. It's about to take off, and don't get discouraged if it hasn't yet, because it's on the way. Okay, Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. For you, I got a male energy, could be a grandfather or fatherly energy. Saying, try not to worry, we will bring helpful people into your life. Okay. And what he's saying is, make sure that you're clearing people out who are not helpful, so that the people that are helpful can actually come in. giving me an energy of you maybe trying to hold on to someone or hold on to some things that just aren't serving you, and almost in that holding on, you're kind of blocking who and what can come in next. Um, Also, he gives me 6 of water, the dream, and you see her. She's up there thinking about that romance and everything, and that's her dream, that good relationship. Um, he's saying, be careful of making decisions or holding on to things because of a fear of being alone or being uncomfortable being alone, or worrying that you're gonna, maybe you won't have whatever kind of relationship you want. He's kind of just giving me the energy that the more that you think that, the more that you're almost creating that, or not almost creating that, you are creating that. So he wants you to start to honor yourself, and the more that you honor yourself, the more that that'll show up in your different relationships. Um, but the moment that you kind of take control or take your power and say, I'm not going to make decisions out of loneliness. It's one thing to be alone, but when you have that lonely feeling, sometimes it leads people to make decisions that they ordinarily wouldn't have made, or stay in situations that they wouldn't, for that fear of being alone, for what that represents, from abandonment, whatever it is. Like, just do your best to just kind of come into this situation where you're like, you know what? I can be alone. I can be alone and work on me. This is my building time until the next one comes along. Um, if you're in a relationship and it's not going so hot, or it's one you shouldn't hold on to, you would know that. But also just know, like, as you start to work on that, there'll be something new and refreshing and different that'll come in. But he's just saying, like, he really kind of wants you to get it together, so to speak. Just kind of dust yourself off and really just say, like, hey, I am me, and I have to love all of me, and be fine with everything that comes with me before I say. He's basically saying, don't settle, don't settle, don't settle, don't settle. Don't let that price tag get lower because somebody don't recognize what it is, because there's a lot of different forms of aloneness, and it may manifest a certain way in you, and then a partner, it may manifest in infidelity, because and it looks like, oh, this person just wants to hurt me, whatever. No, they don't feel good enough either. you know Making different families here, there, whatever the case may be. There's a loneliness that people do a lot of different stuff, and there's a feeling of being of low self-worth that'll make a lot of people do another thing. But just make sure your price tag always stays high. And then for your general read, 8 manifestation, which kind of seals it there. Like, be mindful of your thoughts, be mindful of your words. If you're up there thinking that, hey, no, I'm not going to have a good relationship, or maybe this is just not in the cards for me, or I'm not worth anything, or whatever, you are going to attract somebody who's going to, feel that exact same way, and kind of show you and re-solidify your ideas, and what you're saying and what you're thinking. So make sure that your words and your thoughts are positive. Do anything and everything to, to just be very careful with that negative self-talk you got going on. Ashe.
Ashe. Shout out to everybody who just came in the building. Let's go ahead and update the skip the lines. After Miss Shiny, we got Miss Scarlett J for a general, and then we got Miss Kinsey, aka Cleo, for a general as well. Hey, all of y'all who are just joining us, make sure you guys are hitting the like, subscribe button in YouTube, telling a friend to tell a friend. We go live every Monday, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, so if you want to keep this thing,
Maya.
if y'all want to keep this thing moving, let's go ahead. Hey, Herbal Brownie, how are you? All right, y'all, let's keep it going. So who do we have up next? We have Miss Cotton Candy. I know you still here. I just seen you, girl. Hey, shout out to all of y'all that are coming in here. Listen, there's a lot going on, so y'all better tap in and get these readings and get these messages and go ahead and do the work because Spirit isn't here speaking. Y'all already know, but thank y'all for helping us get close to our goal. Again, we are only a couple of watch time hours away. This show may go ahead and do it. I don't know. We'll see. But thank y'all, okay, because the goddesses are now going to be monetized coming up soon. So we appreciate y'all, and we could not have done this without y'all. Y'all stayed down. Y'all shared, told a friend to tell a friend. We appreciate y'all. We get a lot of love after the show is over. So somebody is sharing the show and sharing the lives because people are watching it after too. So we appreciate y'all. All right. So Cotton Candy, we're going to do an ancestor and a general for you. Y'all know the vibes already. It's going across the banner. All right. Let's clear the energy out real fast. Ancestor in. Okay, cool. Thank you, Spirit. Who said that? We shall see. We shall see. Tyrone, bye. We just starting, okay? Don't feel yourself yet.
Don't donate after 10:30 if you want to be funny. Okay, love that.
Give me a moment to connect, y'all. You're whispering though. I can't quite hear you. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you. I was like, what are you saying, sir? Okay. Show me. What are you on tonight? Show me what you are on tonight. Okay. Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna let her know. I'm gonna say it. I'm definitely gonna tell her. Her general as well. Thank you. Lead me to her general. All right, Cotton Candy, aka Mr. Bwana. Thank you. This is an ancestor and a general reading for you. So we're going to begin with your ancestor. So I asked Spirit to connect right away. They brought the male energy in, giving me a father figure. He's definitely giving me heavy father figure. So we do this. I don't remember, but father figure. So when he comes in, he's like talking low. I'm like, sir. So he gets a little bit louder. And he says he didn't want to disturb us. So I'm like, oh, okay, sir. So as he kind of speaks to me, he kept saying something about back and forth. That's what I said. I'm gonna tell her. It's too much back and forth going on. Whatever you're doing, I don't know if it's back and forth between situations or back and forth with people or you. He said, stop. You're doing too back and forth. He said. It's a lot of us to blame for a lot of the trust issues you have. He said, it's a lot of us. He said, baby, I understand you can't trust, but sometimes you got to look at who you trying to trust. He's like, I don't know if he's kind of, okay. So he's saying that this background of family shit affected you. And because it affected you, he wants to give you a lot of like sorrow and regret for it. But at the same time, he's also saying that don't allow that shit to lead you, like to lead your life no more. You can't. It's a lot of it that's still not healed inside of you, baby girl. My faults. He says, ooh, he said this is like a family shit that runs deep. So this abandonment or feeling like you can't trust or whatever this is, he keeps saying. But anyway, he's getting deep, and I'm like, sir, I can't get okay. But anyway, the card he draws me to for you is going to be the Prince of Wind. The Prince of Wind. And so when I listen to what he's talking about, it says you need to kind of review things more carefully. It's like paying attention, coming up, especially like to details or documents or things you may sign or people that, they say, oh yeah, we can do that. You need to review some shit. It's going to be some things you need to review. I don't know if this is going on now or this is going to happen, but write this shit down. You're going to need to pay close attention to something because it's going to matter. Okay. Also in this card, it talks about that you have a lot of things inside of you that still are not fully being utilized the way they need to. So with this card and what he's telling me is that because you've been hurt and broken, and sometimes like you get good and then you get shut down, but it's like this is the season to push past it. This is the season to try to figure all that hurt out and figure out how you can get to a different space because you deserve it. He says, I'm pushing, I'm rooting for you. Like he keeps saying, go, go, go. So when he's saying go, I don't know what the hell he mean go, but if that's telling you that you've been thinking about, he says, go, go, and don't you worry about it. Okay. Don't you worry about it. He says he loves you. They all love you. And all of their regret and sorrow, they want to turn it around and turn it into something more of pleasure and triumph for you. Just let them, okay? Oh, you're talking deep, child. Let's get into the general for you. You got the Queen of Fire. Big pressure, baby. Queen of Fire. That's what you are. Oh, I've been talking about it all night. I'm going to told you, I'm going to repeat it. This card is talking about you're brilliant, you're independent, you're talented, but you're afraid. And you have a lot of fear inside of you, but it says there's nothing that you can't do in this season. So this is all about you being able to trust and really it's almost like diving into some shit you don't even know, like whether it's water, whether it's concrete, but something in your heart is telling you do it. This is pressing you to do it in this season. Also, this is talking about you being able to kind of multitask better with something with your children. They're wanting you to be able to multitask your energy, your time better with either child or children. I don't know what this is, but you're going to need to do that. And once you do it, it's going to give you a lot of more like relief. Okay. So we're going to figure out how this multitasking going to do and how it's going to work, but figure this shit out so that way you can breathe more. Ashe.
Somebody need to get Craig all the way together because I started choking when I read it.
Listen, you already know.
I'm not desperate nor corny. Okay, so you can excuse yourself, sir.
We don't got no minds right now. We do. My daughter, she left back out. I don't know if Tiffany is in here, but it's okay. You know what? When you start to grow the platform, it be so dope how you get like a lot of different haters. And normally people will sit there and get mad. It really is encouraging to me because it's like, oh, we really made it. So thank you, Craig.
We get mad, but I did talk when I read corny. I said, hold on, bro.
His daughter said, I got him, daughter. I got him. But she said she on it now. I got his ass. He might be back, but love.
You choked when you read corny. You said, nah, I may be desperate.
Hold on. Now, might have been a little desperate back in the day, whatever, but I ain't never been corny, sir. Hold the fuck up. Okay.
Say it correctly. If you're going to say it, make sure you say it correctly.
Right. Make sure you understand the assignment, sir.
All right.
I got Miss Cotton Candy. I have a male energy for you. This is either a father or a grandfather energy. And he is like, baby, be best at what you do. Be best at what you do. Be best at what you do. Whether you are going to swim in an ocean or swim in a pool, you have to be the star, the center. Be the star, he said. Be the star. He's talking about your career, something with your career, something is going to either take off if it hasn't already, or there's ideas that you've been thinking about putting into place and implementing that you haven't yet. If you haven't, you should, because your ideas are good and they mean something and they're going to really take off for you. He's talking all about your money, just money coming in for you, but he said you got to trust yourself. You got to really trust yourself and believe in yourself. He said he believes in you. He doesn't understand where you have this lack of self-confidence, but he wants you to know that he has all the confidence in you and that you got this and you could do this and that things are going to get a lot better in this season for you. We are in retrograde right now, so anywhere until I would say June 13th, which is 10 days post our retrograde ending date, things can get a little shooken up. Your money can start looking funny. Your job, you may not be thinking you're going to get that promotion. You know, you might have relationship issues, communication issues with family, issues with friends, shit breaking down, whatever. But he's telling you to be encouraged in this season and not to allow things to get you off track or get you off your task. That whatever you got going on career-wise, whether you're going to be self-employed or you already are, or whatever this is, it's just like you taking complete control and like really being able to take the lead in something. When we go to the cards of what I get for you, I get the 7 of summer. 7 of summer. And the seven of summer for you is going to talk about no more procrastination, boo. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. We are not procrastinating in this season. We can go ahead and get it done because not making a decision is what? Also a decision. So we're going to not do that in this season. Um, this card literally says your power comes from making decisions. You have to figure out what you want to do. You have to go ahead and implement it. You have to get out there. And then it also says you confused because you overanalyzing, boo. You're overanalyzing. You're not really looking at the whole picture. You're just looking at one piece of the puzzle, and you cannot focus on just one piece of the puzzle because it's not going to make sense to you. You have to look at the entire picture. So make sure you're doing that and be encouraged in this season. Once you stop procrastinating or overanalyzing, everything is going to work out perfectly. For your general read, I get the Ace of Winter, and I love aces. Y'all, I always say this, I love aces, okay? So the Ace of Winter is talking about delays are going to be over very soon. And do not get discouraged by challenges along the way. This literally says, don't be deterred by challenges. Do not be deterred. Do not get discouraged. Do not worry about things you cannot control. Focus on the things that you can control and know that everything happens for a reason. Spirit is testing you. That's what Mercury retrograde is all about. Spirit is testing you, trying to see if you're going to change the way you look at the situation or if you're going to continue to look at it the same way you've always looked at it. See if you're going to go backwards to the toxic things that you used to do and the toxic people you used to chill with, or if you're going to move forward and find a better way and you've elevated past that. Also, you need to make sure you're communicating clearly, especially during this period. Make sure that your communication is on and that, you're stating everything that you want and everything that you need. You cannot get mad at other people if you have not stated your wants and needs to them. If I like seafood and I keep making seafood, but you don't like seafood, how am I supposed to know you don't like seafood if you never said you didn't like seafood? I'm going to keep making it because that's what I like. So you have to make sure you are stating things clearly. You're telling people what you want, what you need. And that way there's not going to be any lapse in communication. There may still be some arguments because not everybody is going to agree with what you want and need. However, it won't be no lack of communication or lapse in your communication, okay? Ashe, beautiful.
Ashe.
Ashe. For you, Queen, I got your father. And he's kind of encouraging me to let him just do your ancestor and your general. So if you don't mind. So 196, forgiveness. He just wants to let you know, like, it's not an easy thing by any means, but you got to stay in that. You got to stay in that. Like if he had been able, he's gonna say, if I was able to have done that and forgiven more people, it would have freed me in a way that I could have been there for you. I don't know if you understand that, but if I could have lived in forgiveness for certain things and not kind of live my life out of that with that pain, I could have been there for you in a way that I just couldn't be because I didn't do that. And I want to see you be free. That forgiveness is for you and it's real. It's real because, other people go on about their business. Some people don't care. Some people, just they don't know how. I mean, there's so many different reasons, but like you got to make sure to stay like unchained. You got to make sure to stay free. You got to make sure that not holding on to anything it's not doing anything to anybody else. It does it to us. It does it to you. You might as well say, let me go ahead and put myself in this jail and lock it, and then I'm gonna throw the key to whoever I haven't forgiven, or the times that I haven't forgiven myself. Let me add a little bit more time onto my sentence, But he's saying like 1,000% he believes in you. 1,000% he wants you to just be able to totally be free, and you're gonna know the difference of how that feels. It's going to be liberating in a way, but it's also going to make you like just really like I don't know how like it happens, but like you're going to believe in you. It's like I'm Said also spread your wings and fly. We are proud of you. Said I'm proud of you. Don't ever think everybody is proud of you. We're all proud of you. Everybody on this side is proud of you. You know, like don't be so hard on yourself. It's still coming from this idea, like, you know, like just give yourself a break. It's okay. It's okay. And it's okay to go ahead and try new things and push yourself to a different place and believe in yourself. But it's like sometimes, you know, you're carrying so much that I want you to let go so that you can just like kind of take off. Like if you think about an airplane being too heavy, that's what he's giving me. Like some of that stuff got to go so you can fly, so you can soar, so you can, because part of your general read is this 81 leadership. He's like, you are a major leader. You got to remember what a leader is. A leader is not somebody who had everything handed to them and spoon fed and this and that. A leader is not somebody that didn't have any contrast. That's a boring thing. You know, a leader is somebody that can go through what you've gone through, learn forgiveness, let it push her to be her greatest, and do whatever her passions and her service is to the rest of this world. You are a leader. You got to just let yourself believe it. Know that it's you, that it's real, that it's, I mean, it's like I feel like sometimes you're so close. You're so close and you don't even realize how close you are to just like those times where you see yourself and you think like, okay, you know, and then there's just this old stuff that just seems to keep getting in the way or some other, like, you got to let that go, push that out that plane and just soar and just take off and just lead because, well, I need you and I don't have a right, I don't feel to need you, but I need you and I need you to be all that you can be. And I let certain things keep me from being all I could have been. I could have been a great father. I want to be one now. I'm going to be one now. Don't you start, Daddy. Don't you start. That's where he want to take me there.
I told you. I said he want to talk. He wants to do some talking.
But you know, like he's like, you know, but you are just in closing. Just know you are his baby girl. You belong to someone. You belong to people. But most importantly, just always know, like, I want you to see somebody in yourself that when you look at that person looking back at you, that you say, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. I don't need anybody else's acceptance or approval or claiming me. I claim me. That's the biggest thing you can ever do for the rest of your life is you claim you, and it'll show other people to get on board. Don't worry about nothing. I got you, baby girl. Woo, okay, he loves you. Ashe.
All right, let's go ahead and update the list real quick. Shout out to all of y'all giving us lots of love and lots of, listen, y'all getting all these readings tonight. It's on point. We got a blood moon. We got a lot going on. So y'all better get this tap in, okay? So if y'all have not already, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button over there. And YouTube, make sure you share, tell a friend to tell a friend. All right, so up next, we going to have after, so Miss, is it Mia? M-I-E? How you say her name, sis? Maya?
Where is it?
I can't hear you.
She's whispering.
It's Maya.
Okay. Maya is going to actually, for her, it's going to be a general and an ancestor together. We got Jermaine for a general, and we got peace to the god Blue. Blue, we're going to give you a, Blue, you want a general or ancestor? He said, look, looking for a reading, give him something, child. So we're going to give you what you need to get, okay? So shout out to Blue for joining us. Shout out to all of y'all. We love y'all. We love y'all. We love y'all. All right, y'all. So we did.
Jasmine Spats. I put you on a free list, Boo, but I'm going to let you know we have like over 12 people on the skip the line, and we may not get to the free list because it closes at 11. You can skip the line. Any donation, Moon Butterfly got is 28.
Who said have y'all did me? I can't see y'all names because y'all didn't accept the StreamYard thing.
Here is page.
I think there's a few people that are like thinking maybe like because y'all read the ends that.
Oh no, we didn't. No, we just reading. We updating the list, y'all. We got y'all. We didn't skip anybody. We'll tag y'all and let y'all know if y'all not here. But right now we are on
Shani, why you say your name for?
Tyrone with an ancestor.
Oh, Shani want to know, do we do her? No, we did not do her.
We did not skip you, beautiful. Okay, she said that's fine. All right, we got y'all. Let's keep this thing moving. We have Ty with the ancestor. Ty, so let's clear some heavy energy out. Again, y'all, we're in a lot of heavy energy right now. Make sure you guys are clearing out what is not serving you. Make sure you guys are putting you first in this season and realizing who you are. And that if
y'all skip, let me read the list to y'all so y'all understand your placement, please. Okay, look, we got Tyrone with an ancestor reading. Then we got Sunny with an ancestor reading. We got Olivia with a general read. We got Shay with a general read. We got Lady J with an ancestor read. We got Shiny with the ancestor read. We got Scarlett with a general read. Kenzie with a general read. Miss Maya with an ancestor and a general. Jermaine with a general read. And Blue with a general read. Okay?
All right, y'all. Let's keep this thing moving. So, Ty, you are up next with your ancestor reading. You're welcome. No, you know what? Because I always say this, a lot of the messages, just because it's not your turn, if it hits you, it's for you because it's spirit talking. So Tyrone said, tell them ancestors to talk good to him. Okay. All right, y'all. So we clearing energy out for Ty and his ancestor reading. Ooh, child, heavy energy. Somebody just, hold on. I'll address that later. Somebody's ancestor just said some shit and it's not for Ty, it's for somebody else. All right, cool. Oh.
Maybe it's my ancestor.
All right, y'all.
My name came in a while.
Listening, y'all. Give me a moment to connect with spirit. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm listening. I'm about to have some tears. Oh, thank you. You know. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get this ancestor reading together for Ty. And so right away, as I was starting to connect, it's funny because my grandmother's energy came through really strong for him because she said, it's needed right now. She said, ain't nobody gonna hurt my baby. Like she coming through like she on a protective thing. She let him know like don't play with you. But what she wants you to, she keeps saying like, Tyrone, she says sometimes when we look at things, they're not always what we thought they were. She says, I want you to take this time to really look at it. Just look at it more closely. She says, it's not about right or wrong. It's not about who's perfect, who's not perfect, but it's all about reflection and learning more about yourself. She says, you're learning how to give love the right way now. You're learning how to receive it the right way now. So she says, don't be discouraged. She said, sometimes you think that people understand you, but they don't. And so when they don't understand you, she says, you got to keep it moving. You got to keep it moving and keep it moving. She keeps talking about moving and keep it moving. I don't know what this means to you about moving, but this is also translating to me literally. It's about moving. You're coming into a season where she's showing me you're moving forward. You're moving into a different direction. You may not be able to understand where you're going right now, but everything that's happened is happening to teach you what it's meant to teach you because you're about to reach some shit. I'm telling you, she's showing it to me that way. She says, I'm going to be right there with you. She says the same way that she was right there with me. And she's like doing this like little face and a wink because you was right there with her. Oh, I'm getting all kinds of chills. Girl, don't do that to me. But she wants you to know that, look, she loves you. And there's a lot of things for you that you may not be able to understand right now, but it's going to make sense later. Okay. Yes, ma'am. The card that she draws for you, okay, is a new romantic cycle begins, the new moon in Libra. So this is talking about, this is not just a romantic cycle in love. It's a romantic cycle within self as well. And that's going to attract love. Like once you understand that, this is not yourself to blame in certain situations or whatever, but there's a new cycle about to approach itself, but it's not right now. This is going to be something that's going to come and it's going to come differently. But Spirit is talking about right now. This is for you and self. This is for you to understand self and realize that though everybody makes mistakes and whatever the case may be, but you're lovable. You deserve this new kind of love. Also, this is talking about a rebirth of some kind of new thing happening in your professional life. Don't know what this means, but Spirit is talking about somebody presenting a new opportunity. This is not old, something new. Something new is about to hit. But Spirit is also saying that the way it's going to hit to you is non-traditional. And when I mean non-traditional, it means that it's going to happen so quickly, you may have to think at the last minute. Should I do it? Should I do it? Spirit says, do it, do it, do it. It's going to open up so many things for you. Ashe.
Ashe.
Shay, Tyrone, I get a female energy. She's either an aunt or a cousin. And she comes in and she's kind of just like, people will put on a show, won't they? People will put on a show. And she kind of just shaking her head, and she says that sometimes we think we know somebody, and it's not a reflection of us because we end up finding out that there's somebody else. It's a reflection of them that they were able or even willing or wanting to change who they were or pretend to be somebody else and not be an authentic person. It doesn't take away from your authenticity that somebody else was fake. She also wants to remind you that it is a good time to stay grounded in this season. So get you some water, some dirt, get some crystals, whatever you need to do for you to feel grounded, for you to stay grounded. Even salt will keep you grounded in spirit, and just kind of like know and meditate and know that everything is happening for your higher purpose. That sometimes spirit will put people in our lives that is not necessarily our lesson. It's their lesson to be learned. And so we be sitting here like, well, what was the purpose of that? It's not always for us. Sometimes it's for somebody else. So remember that. She also is talking about romance. She's talking about two different people. She said you might have felt like you got swept off your feet, like almost like it was like a roller coaster, like, woo, look at that. But the person was not emotionally ready for what you're ready for. Mm-hmm. And there was a lot of little teeny red flags, even though they might not have peeked out all the way. You saw some red flags that you didn't pay attention to. She said this other energy that's coming in is going to feel like kind of really romantic, like love at first sight type energy. And it's on the way, but you have to allow yourself some time to kind of like get back into Ty and get back into I'm the shit. What's Moon saying tonight? I'm pressure. Like get back into I'm pressure, because that's what's gonna attract this other energy to you. Is gonna be that positive, that self-confidence, that even a little bit cocky attitude, like I got this. Mm-hmm. They're gonna be like, oh, look at him. All right, cool. So remember that. And she said both of these things are gonna be very emotional for you, but you need to allow yourself to feel. You need to allow yourself to feel the bad and the good. And so just remember that. Allow yourself to feel it, whatever it is, and then let it go. And then if it's a good emotion, allow yourself to feel that too. And don't get necessarily caught up in the whole emotion. Just stay happy in the moment. All right. And the card that she picked for you is the Dreamer card. And this is talking about embracing your true self. Your intuition is on point, knowing that you're on your way to finding your true purpose, and just kind of like getting your whole shit all the way together in this season. And it's a confirmation that is coming for you. Your last few cards and readings tell you kind of the same thing. You got some career changes coming for you. So just know and be prepared. Follow your intuition and everything's going to work out. Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. So I got grandma, and she wants me to give you this message, but she ain't too keen on this picture. But saying, let us hug you, close your eyes as we hold you close. She don't much care for me giving you that monkey, but then she gives you 33 communication. And what she's saying is she wants you to find your voice, and she went through a lot of phases and stages in her life where at different times she thought she had a little bit of her voice, or she was thought she was finding a little bit of her voice. Um, but there's just different parts of you that have to kind of grow up and get to certain places, and that basically describes like your different kinds of voices that you may have. Um, One, she just wants you to know, like, always feel like you can uh, have the voice that is not in here, like, not the one that feels like, okay, this person's disrespecting me, so now here comes this voice, and this voice may be like, I'm gonna, let you know something or whatever, but it's giving some of your energy that you don't need to give. So there's that voice, and that voice is a marker for maybe these are the times that this person might have been a bully to me, this person might have said something to me, this person might have been whatever to me, and I had no power and I had no control and I couldn't do anything about it. But nobody's going to disrespect me from here on out. And there's that voice. But that voice she's saying is like it's almost like a childlike voice, because now she's like, you're a man now, you don't have to worry about that. Nobody can take anything away from you. They can do whatever they do, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're disrespecting you. Because there's another voice that you're gonna have that is the man that feels like I can speak whenever I need to, and I may not have to say much at all. And she knows you do that, but it's gonna come from not here but here. She's saying that voice is gonna be like this voice that says, I'm not, I don't need to necessarily defend myself. I don't need to let anybody, kind of get to me. I can respond accordingly. I don't have to have a lot of words with anyone. And then there's this other part of your voice where it's just gonna be like, you know what? I can consistently be me and let people know how I feel in any kind of situation, even if it's an intimate situation. If something bothers me from the beginning and it's disturbing me, or this something doesn't feel right, I can say something consistently. I don't have to, do it sparingly and then maybe really be, too much has gone by. She just wants you to feel like, I don't know, like one, know all the way through and through, like you're good enough. You don't have to just be there for you and show up for you. Like you showed up for her. I mean, she's like, you pretty much, as far as she's concerned, you didn't really leave her side. Don't leave yours either. Don't leave you. Leaving you is one of the, when you leave yourself, it's like, it doesn't feel right. It's a disconnect thing going on. It doesn't feel good. So she's like, make sure that you feel like you can have this authentic space that allows you to just say how you feel when you need to say it without it's just going to come from a calm place. And when something just whatever doesn't feel right or whatever, hey, I can speak on it, or I can step over here. But, she sees that for you, and she wants you to get it out. She also wants you to get out some things that you may have been suppressing. She wants you to use your voice for that, whether you put it in music, whether you put it wherever, but she wants you to get it out of you. So just be thinking of, she's giving me a lot of emphasis on basically like almost like a lightening of your chest and your shoulders from this communication, from being just feeling like you have the right to consistently speak up, not like I have to, speak up at this point because now I have taken it, or I felt this way, and now I can say something. But anyway, she loves you as always, and she's always with you, and just keep fighting a good fight. But you're gonna find your voice. You're gonna find your voice, but allow yourself to feel like you can have it, and just always know that you're good enough. Don't ever leave you. Ashe.
Ashe. Love her too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
got
y'all.
Sunny with an ancestor read. Sunny.
Right. Daughter, where you at? You right here. She said put her on the timestamp. Hold on, daughter. Somebody. All right, daughter, you are up next. Beautiful. Here you go. It's 10:05 Eastern Standard Time. And let's go ahead and get your ancestors together. Let's go ahead and clear some energy out. Shout out to everybody who is in the building. We love y'all. Thank you guys for giving us lots of love. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button, subscribe, sharing, telling a friend, and tell a friend, okay? Ashe. All right, let's clear some energy out.
Yeah, I got a heartburn tonight. Something serious. Jesus Christ. Or who else?
Oh. Heartburn. All right. If you guys hear me silent, that's me connecting. So go ahead and give me a moment for daughter. You are up next. Where you at? It is 10:06 Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what that translates to your time, child, but you know, you was just here. So you said leave it. I'm leaving it. Okay. 111 I just seen. So shout out to 111. It was 111 of y'all in here. So thank y'all, Spirit 111 praise. Ashe.
Yes.
All right, y'all. I am hollering right now. I don't even got to get into who you are, child, because you acting a fool tonight. All right, so just tell me. You said what? Okay, cool. I heard you. Okay, I heard you. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. Thank you, Ashe. Whew. Show me what message you want her to hear, because you talking shit. Okay, cool. I got you. I had to understand what you're saying. All right, daughter. It is 10:07. Your reading is up next. Let's go ahead and get to your ancestor reading. So right away, your father said, he said, shit, you know I was coming in here for this. I said, okay. So as he comes in to talk to me, like he just coming in really honestly saying he's so fucking proud of you. And I'm honestly telling you how he's giving me the energy. Like he's so fucking proud of you. And he's happy that he says, sometimes, baby girl, it's hard when you got to choose you first. He said, I did it a couple of times. He said, and you know, people called me selfish, but I had to do it for my mental health and for me. And he wants you to know that whatever you're trying to do for yourself is something that you need to do. He said, fuck all of that, do it. And he says, oh, don't worry about it. I'm taking care of all that shit. He said he's taking care. He's going to fix whatever this shit is up. He said, ain't nobody going to do nothing to you no more. I'm taking care of all of it. They all going to feel it. He says, that's not your problem to worry about. He says his grands, he's protecting them. He says, something about you getting better for them. You bettering yourself for them. So do it. He wants you to know. He says you his twin. You are him. And y'all ain't nothing scared or sucker about y'all. He said everybody know. He said you better ask about Big B, Big Bob. Some shit he talking about. He talking shit. But he wants you to know that. Okay. So the card that he's drawing me to for you is look at the bigger picture. This card says for you, fuck everybody else in their opinion. Mind their fucking business. You see why it's the big moon. You see why it's so big. Full moon in Sagittarius is telling you, fuck everybody in their opinion. Look at the bigger picture. When you going through a situation, it's not for you to like, oh, well, I got to go through this. And, you know, people are doing this. Fuck what they doing. This is not for them to show you what they're doing. This is for you to do what you do. The spirit is talking about, this is a really like, you got to focus. He's like, keep your eyes focused, baby girl. Make sure that you focus. And that combined with your drive for what you're trying to do is going to bring forth a lot of changes. Now, you're going to be really tested. I'm telling you, it's going to be some tests. But at the end of the day, those tests that are coming up now is not for nobody else. It's about you. So when they test you, watch what happens. Watch how things change for you in a different light. I promise you, things are going to change for you. But he keeps saying, just keep focusing. Look at the bigger picture. You got it. Ashe.
I get a female energy for you, love. And this could be like a aunt or even a grandmother, but I'm thinking great. I'm feeling like it's not as close, like you may not have actually physically met this person, but you know of them. Um, and she's saying that mental rest is needed. So I don't know if you've been working too hard. I don't know if you got a lot on your mind, whatever is happening, but she's saying like it's time for a mental rest. Um, she said you just got so much on your plate all the time. Always thinking, always doing something, always have another plan, another bag to catch, something's always happening. And then on top of everything else, you a mom and you got a social life, and it's just a lot. And she says she worries that you don't get enough rest, that your health may end up being an issue at some point if you don't get enough rest because you're young now, but you can't keep working yourself, working yourself, working yourself. So she's really worried about your resting, your mental health and your physical health. But she does want to acknowledge that she's very proud of you, that you've been doing a really good job. She's talking about kids. So we're going to acknowledge that, she's proud of the way you're raising your children, and just the things that you're doing. It's something about a community. So I don't know if she's saying like get into your spiritual community more or more like with your family at home. Or it could be both, but like staying close together, close knit community, close knit family, like just kind of getting together in groups of people that can relate to you, can understand you, that you can be yourself around. And that's where you're going to find your most power at. When you can find a group of people that you can just be you around and you don't have to fake it and you don't have to change it and you can just be authentically you, that's when you find your most power, because that's when you're the most comfortable and that's when your guard is down the most, because you don't even know what you're capable of doing because you're not thinking about doing that thing. The card that we pull is the Five of Summer. And the Five of Summer is a pretty decent card. It's talking about there's a reason for everything that happens, that there's always, a bigger picture, but making sure you remove negative people out of your life, negative thoughts and negative things that don't serve you anymore. Let them go. We're still in some full moon energy. I'm going to encourage you to light a candle, let that shit go. And, just know that better things are coming for you. And don't focus on anything that scares you or worries you, because it's not going to serve you any purpose in this season. Focus on the things that you can control. Okay? Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. For you, Sunny, I got feels like a grandfather energy. Saying continue to grow by seeking new knowledge. We applaud your efforts. So just acknowledging that, I guess he's really also pointing to the fact of not just, the things that you're aware of, but just understanding that as long as you stay in the state of learning in your life, you'll gain so much. He's basically then also giving me transformation. So that same thing, like, as he can see that you're, I don't know, he's kind of feeling like a sponge and just kind of like he's got you at a desk taking notes, like you're the student, but also you're this teacher. And, he's proud of you because he feels like a person who feels like they still have something to learn and gets to a point where they can kind of, take a step back and maybe not be right or, just learn. If everybody is a teacher, even if they're teaching you what not to do, even if they're teaching you how to believe in yourself or to believe in yourself next time or whatever. But everybody is a teacher, and as long as you feel like you're here to learn, it's like there's nothing stopping you at all. He's very proud. He's very, I don't know. His energy is just matter of fact, kind of serious, but at the same time, he's just like, I don't know, like he feels like the sky is the limit for you. It just is so important that you never ever get to a point where you feel like you don't have something to learn from somebody, or something to see, like, hey, is this a reflection of me? Is this whatever? But like, Just stay in that learning mode, and the world is yours. That never ends. And he is seeing this transformation in you, and he knows that there's more to come. There's more to come, but he's like, I mean, basically, in a nutshell, he's here for it. He's is enjoying bearing witness to just how you're changing and how you're growing. And he says, like, I believe as a grandfather, there's nothing that makes you more proud than seeing your grandkids grow up, or seeing them, change and blossom and whatever. He's also saying that transformation in you is going to instill this peace in you that's going to make you feel just like you don't have to really, I don't know, it's going to be a peace that you've never felt before. It's also going to help lead to some peace in your home, some peace in your life. And so just very excited and very proud. He loves you. Ashe.
Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. All right, y'all, let's keep it moving. Who do we have up next?
Olivia.
For Lonnie. This is going to be Lonnie's reading. For Lonnie. Olivia, where are you at? Where you at? This is going to be for Lonnie. A general reading for Lonnie. This is her boyfriend.
Oh, okay. For the person, Danelle, I'm not sure. It says, "Do you? It's your first time here." I don't know if we'll get to the free list, but if you want to comment your name, we can add you to the free list. And otherwise, you can do any donation to skip the line, or 1111 for ancestor.
I add you, girl. What up, lady?
All right. So Lonnie, your reading is now. It is 10:17. 10:17 is the timestamp. So let's get into it. We clearing energy out, y'all. Shout out to everybody who is just joining us. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe button over there on YouTube, on Facebook. Leave a like, a heart, say something for us to grow and glow, child. Okay, all right. Let's get into it. Okay. All right, y'all. Okay. All right, let's get into it. So, Lonnie, this is going to be your reading, Lonnie. I got for you the new moon. A new start is coming. A new start is coming. And so, kind of when I study what Spirit is saying for you and the energy I pick up from the card for you, I keep hearing trust yourself more. Trust yourself more. It's like a lot of self-doubt, a lot of like feeling like, well, maybe this is it for me. But Spirit keeps saying it's not it for you. And you have a lot of potential inside of you, but there's a lot of things that you allow to get in your way. This is going to be the season for you not to do that. This is going to tell you that, there's some opportunities out there for you, but you're not going to reach them if you sit on your ass. Hello, Spirit saying, your energy shows that you're a really good fucking person. You really are. And you have great potential, and that, you have great ideas in your mind, but that you're afraid. And so if you keep allowing fear to kind of rule what you have going on, you're going to be stuck. But if you allow yourself to take a leap of faith, there's going to be something new. Now, when they show me something new, Spirit says that you have a connection right around you who can bring forth either a new job or either a new connection to find you a new job or put you in front of somebody. They're saying, go ahead and talk to this person, or go ahead and network enough or maybe there's an opportunity that presented itself to you. I don't know how it worked, or if it's coming, or if it's happening now. If it didn't, pay attention and make sure you do this, because once you do this, there's going to be a lot of shifts for you, but you cannot stay stagnant. Don't stay stuck. Because when you do that, you're going to cheat yourself with some real good shit out there. So a new start is coming, whether you want it to or not. So it may be coming around the time of a new moon, but there's going to be a new start. Trust yourself, take a leap of faith, and go ahead and go for it. Ashe.
Ashe.
You're on mute, sis. You're on mute.
I'm so tired of this mute button tonight. All right, I get the Ace of Spring for you, the Ace of Spring. And the Ace of Spring is saying that this is a really good time for you to take action. Do not be still in this season. It's time to take action. Take action in everything you do. Take action in everything you want. Make sure that you are letting your feelings, your communication is on point. You know what you want. You've communicated what you want, whether this be at your job, in your home, wherever you go. Like, make sure you are communicating. Make sure that you are taking action, because a lot of times we wait for other people to take action, and nothing gets done. Nothing happens. Nothing moves forward. We still sitting here waiting. Sometimes it's for us to take action. It's not for them. Also, you need to be fearless in the way that you're pursuing your happiness. Spirit says you want so much more for your life. You want so much more for your personal relationships, for your financial relationships. You want so much more. You have this vision, but you're scared to take the action to go get it. Don't be scared. Be fearless when it comes to getting into your bag. Be fearless when it comes to get into what you want. Okay? There's also some really good career opportunities that are coming up. So make sure that you are listening and that you are writing things down and that you are taking heed, because it may come from a place that you wouldn't expect it to come from. Ashe.
Ashe.
Okay, for you, King, I got 10 of Clouds, Rebirth. Okay. And the energy that I'm getting for you is to be more proactive and less reactive. Try to, I don't know, even if it's like you're waking up in the morning, kind of tell yourself what kind of day I'm going to have, what kind of things I want, maybe take a few minutes to manifest. But it's like I don't know. I almost feel like there's a past energy that just kind of is being carried by you, where I don't know. I don't know if it's like you're reactive as far as like just quick to feel disrespected, or reactive like I'm just gonna kind of let things happen and see where this goes, and then try to do like they kind of want you to take charge of your life, but also be able to step back in other certain situations and be responsive, instead of reactionary. Um, but this could really be a rebirth for you, because it's like I don't have to. Again, there's a calming feeling of just being able to like take ownership of yourself and say, well, I don't have to react to everything. Again, if this is whatever area this is in, and sometimes when somebody says intimate relationships, it doesn't mean that it has to be with your spouse or your this or your that. It could be with a parent, it could be with a sister, it could be with whatever. But just this, try to allow yourself to become who you're meant to be, and just I don't know. Maybe it's an excitement that is kind of going to come, and it's going to allow you to just really decide, like, okay, like, when is the last time I've been really excited about like what's coming up for me? When is the last time that I decided, I'm going to get out ahead of my day and decide, like, hey, this is what's going to happen. Even if I don't know how it's going to happen. Oh, today, it's going to be a great day. Today I'm going to have some motivation. I'm going to feel like I could do this. And this rebirth is not only going to help you, but if there is a child or children that seem to like they will benefit from this. They're going to benefit from you just really coming into your own, and just coming into your, growing the rest of the way up. And by growing the rest of the way up, just healing the parts of you that just still hurt from being younger or whatever, and different things that you've been through. Growing that young boy up into the man, and being able to lead with this child or children that look at you, and kind of give them that example of, this is what being excited and being passionate about your life looks like. This is what proactive looks like. This is what it looks like to be like water instead of soda. So just keep all those things in mind, King. But I do feel like this is going to be this rebirth of where you come into your own, and really just kind of get excited about your life. Ashe.
Ashe. All right, y'all. Let's keep this thing moving. We
Miss Shay with a general read.
Miss Shay, where you at? Where you at, Miss Shay? It's 10:25. Somebody tag Miss Shay. Let her know she's in YouTube. Miss Shay, I know you still here because you be rocking out. So shout out to all of y'all who are in the building. Make sure you guys are hitting the like, subscribe button, sharing, telling a friend, and tell a friend. All right, y'all.
That's done.
Right.
Here. By the time I typed it up.
I told you, Miss Shay, she don't play. She don't play with the goddesses, yo. She be right here.
What, she has a general reading?
Yeah. Miss Shay with a general.
Miss Shay with a general read. Okay. Yeah, I just seen the Alice in Wonderland tarot deck, and it was so freaking amazing. And I've got to have it.
The who?
Alice in Wonderland tarot deck.
Mm. Oh, okay. Okay, child.
Shut up.
All right, y'all. Let's get into it. For you, Miss Shay, I got the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. And kind of when I study what Spirit is talking about, this is talking about a season of like getting back what you lost. Like, I don't know if you kind of went through some things financially, or there may be some things or some struggles or whatever, but Spirit kept saying, like, you know what? She needs to understand that the Ace of Pentacles is coming in for you as like a helping hand. Like, if you can see the hand, for people, it means different shit, but for you, it's a helping hand to kind of get you to a different space. This is also talking about you realizing that you don't have to do it by yourself. Something about you stubborn, or Spirit, help me understand. They keep saying you stubborn. And that you take a lot, or you put a lot on yourself, or maybe you carry a lot of shit, but you do not have to do it all by yourself. And sometimes help comes in different forms. But in this season, the Ace of Pentacles is going to come in to give you like a new perspective or a fresher breath air, a helping hand, but you have to be open to receiving it. This is also talking about you realizing that, there's certain things that maybe you thought that you wanted, but you don't really want. So realize that, look at what you think that you want and really examine that shit, because maybe you don't really want it the way you want it. Maybe happening now, write it down. I don't know if it's something to come, but there's certain things that Spirit is saying you don't want them the way you think you want them. What you need is on the way, but you have to get the fuck out the way. Okay? Ashe.
Ashe. I get the Emperor for you, love. The Emperor. And the Emperor is coming in and saying that there's structure that is missing. There's some structure that's missing. So for you to get to the things that you want and do the things that you're trying to do, you're going to have to like get some structure involved in your life. A little bit more balance between maybe your work and your home life, or whatever it is you're doing besides being at home and stuff like that. Your increase of success is going to happen once you get this structure going on, okay? And like really get organized. Spirit says you messy a little bit, so really just kind of get organized. And it could even be like in your head. Like if you're not a messy person physically, this could be a messy thing in your head where you're kind of just like disoriented, have a lot of things going on, have a lot of thoughts at one time, and can't really focus. This is also talking about somebody who may come in to help you. Like Moon was saying, somebody's going to be helping you. This may represent someone who's going to be helping you. Normally the Emperor comes in as either a husband, a boyfriend, or like a mentor, or like a really strong like boss, male figure, father figure, someone of that nature. So it could be someone like that, but it talks about him being like a very firm but compassionate person who's going to have your best interest at heart. So look for that, because it doesn't always come the way we think it's going to come, or who
Right.
we think it is. Okay. Ashe.
Okay. Ashe.
Ashe. For you, Queen, I got work through your fears. All right. And specifically what they're giving me, they really want you to work on that confidence. They said that needs to go way up, and one of the ways that it will do that is for you to kind of work through those fears, because every time you do something that you're scared to do, it just, I don't know what it is. It just gives you that, like, I mean, well, obviously it's an accomplishment. It makes you feel like, okay, I did that. You know, it was scary. I did it, but now, like, I've got this different vibe. I got this empowerment. I've got this feeling like I can kind of take on the world. And they say the more that you do that and work through that, the more you'll have that, and that's what they need you to have. In addition, you know, they're just also saying, get rid of that tape, get rid of that thing that's playing in your head that gives you that doubt and increases that fear. You know, they say fear is inverted faith. So they want you to lean more so on your faith, you know, be able to kind of push through dark situations, push through, like, because I don't know, it seems like to me that the thing that they're giving me is like, just, I don't know, just this idea of, again, like a free falling situation, but knowing that I'm not gonna die, you know, I'm not gonna hit the ground, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm gonna be fine. Like, I'm gonna fall almost into my greatness. I'm gonna, you know, and it's gonna make this new me, and it's gonna help me get rid of some of these mind things that I get stuck in, where, like, you know, stuff I've been told, stuff I haven't been told, stuff I've been shown, you know, like, just break away from that so that you can, you know, really do everything that you were put here to do. But yeah, Queen, it's just a total, like, just they really want you to work on working through your fears so that you can get that confidence up. So, and also that so you can feel like, you know what, like, again, a big energy of just also you claiming you. Like, I'm not looking for anybody to say, you know, give me their seal of approval or saying I'm good enough or this or that. I already know this. I got this. I accept me. I don't believe in different things that have been said about me, but just this big breakthrough that's gonna come when you start to just little by little do the things that you're afraid of. Ashe.
Ashe. All right, let's update the skip the lines real quick. We have we got a shout out to our mod. We got Miss Implicit with the general read. Miss Implicit after Blue with the general. All right, y'all. No, you did not miss your reading.
Hey, Frankie.
All right, so let's keep it moving. We have Miss Lady J with the ancestor reading. Miss Lady J, where you at? Somebody tag her. She's in YouTube. So let me see. Hold on. We're gonna just say at Lady J. All right, y'all. So let's clear some energy out for Miss Lady J with her ancestor reading. Let's keep this thing moving. It's a lot of y'all. I know we appreciate all the love y'all giving. Make sure you guys are hitting the like, subscribe button. Again, if you're on Facebook, leave a like, a heart, leave a comment. Tell a friend to join the group. And we're going to make sure we get the healing out there to the world, y'all. All right. So Miss Lady J with the ancestor reading, she says she is new to this. So she kind of got here, she wants to see what's going on, child. All right. So Miss Lady J, I'm going to tag you again. It's 10:34 Eastern Standard Time. I don't know where you are at, but 10:34 Eastern Standard Time. All right, y'all. So give me a moment to connect. Let's see who Spirit brings in for her. Oh. Okay. Show me your energy. Like, show me a little bit more about your energy. Thank you. Ashe. Okay. You said the glue. I don't know what that means. Show me what message you have for her. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get into it. Let's do it that way. Ashe. All All right, y'all. Thank you, y'all. We appreciate all the love. Shout out. Thank you, Jada. Thank you, Miss Shay. We know you can Shay, girl. You know you have us, child. Let's get into this ancestor reading. So as I got into this ancestor reading, beautiful. They brought a male energy in, so I'm like, well, help me understand, because he's like, look, I have to understand and tell my story. I'm like, what story are you telling? So as he brings himself forward, he comes through as the excuse me. A couple cards fell out, but he comes through as the Page of Wands. And so I don't know what this means to you, beautiful, but this kind of talks about a male energy that was in your life. He was younger in his passing. He keeps saying my story wasn't over. My story wasn't done. So I don't know, like, I don't know if he was younger as far as like being somebody that was like important to you as a father figure or not, or a grand, I don't know, but he was younger in his passing. But what he talks about for you now, he says, you need to understand certain things, that people don't always tell you the truth about everything. Everybody does not tell you the truth. And so you got to learn that sometimes the truth won't always be told. Now, I don't know what he means by the truth not being told. I don't know if he's talking, but now, are you talking about family? He keeps saying it's a lot of truths. It's a lot of truths that are not being told. He says sometimes also the truth that you tell yourself. Woo, child, what do you mean? He talks about like, he says it's time for you to break free. It's time for you to break through. So it's like an opening. He keeps showing me like there's like a wall, but there's something that needs to be like bust through or open. He says this is the time for you to break free. He also says that you're not meant to sit in certain things for forever. You're not meant to stay there. You're not meant to stay there. So I don't know what he means as far as not being meant to stay there, but the card that he draws me to for you is the Chariot card. Okay. And so when I'm listening to him talk about it, it says that rewards are coming for your hard work. Like, I don't know what the fuck you've been working on, or it may be in your mind, or maybe it happened in real time, but it's like you're working on something, or you've been working on something, but whatever this is, if you keep on like actually following through, there's going to be some rewards coming from it. It's almost like you need to pull through and like, I don't know if this is a business idea or maybe this is something spiritual, but like you need to go ahead and like do it. Like a lot of y'all are getting that shit tonight. But it's saying that it's going to take a lot of willpower for you to do it. Also, sometimes when we want to do things in our life, we do it because of other people. But sometimes other people, they're not going to always go with us. So this is kind of challenging. He keeps saying, take care of yourself and do this for you this time. Not for nobody else. Do it for fucking you. Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. All right. I get, this is either a grandmother or a great grandmother energy for you, beautiful. And she's saying that you've been fighting with somebody. There's somebody you've been fighting with, arguing with. If you haven't fought with them, you may start fighting with them soon. This could be a direct effect of retrograde, or this could be, retrograde tends to bring out sometimes triggers in people that we didn't know the people had that trigger. Or also it brings up like old shit, a lot of old shit, but it kind of brings out people's true colors also. So you have to be able to distinguish what is just regular retrograde arguments and what is somebody's true colors. She's saying that there's somebody that's been maybe not 100 completely honest with you about their stuff. They're not being honest. This could be a friendship, it could be a relationship. I don't know who it is. However, somebody that's close to you that's not telling you the truth, and there's going to be some arguments happening. She says that sometimes things can be fixed, and it's up to you if you want to fix them or not. But sometimes you got to know when to let negative and toxic energy leave your life. Everybody elevates at a different level, and so when you're continuously elevating, and you around people, family, friends, whoever, that decide that they're not going to elevate, they're stuck and they want to stay right here and they're not going to go, you can't climb to the top of the mountain with all these people holding on to your feet. You can't climb a mountain like that. It's impossible. You are gonna fall, and then they all gonna fall too. So inevitably, to save yourself and to save them, you gotta make them let go of you, or you gotta let go of them so you can climb. They can't stay here if you up here. You know, it doesn't work that way. So sometimes we have to let people go, and that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. It just means that they're not ready to elevate, and you're past that. So she wants to remind you of that. The card I pulled for you is the Six of Autumn. The Six of Autumn. And the Six of Autumn talks about really good things coming back to you, your karmatic pattern changing, and everything good that you've done for other people is going to start coming back to you. This retrograde, that's happening a lot, where the people who have been doing good are getting their justice and they're getting their dues and all their blessings are coming out. And the people who have been doing shit are getting back the shit that they gave other people. So that's also a reminder for you to continue to do what you're doing and know that you're doing a really good job. Also, it's talking about if you borrowed any money recently, you want to repay that, because you're going to be getting some money soon, whether this become from a raise or it's like a small gradual increase of money. You're going to be getting some money soon. So whether it be your credit or you borrow something from somebody, whatever it is, make sure you pay your debts off in the season, okay? Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. For you, Queen, I got a motherly or grandmotherly energy. And she's saying, step out of your comfort zone. All right. And kind of just giving me this image of, you know, you not realizing all that you kind of bring to the table. That just, I don't know, like you already have something special, and it can be quiet kind of, but just like you don't really fully recognize, you know, your power. You don't fully recognize like you have it. And she's just saying like, you know, it's gonna help you with your growth. It's gonna help you get to where you want to be, but you kind of have to be, you know, out there. You kind of have to be seen. Whatever this is that you, you know, can do or should be doing. Again, I don't know if it's like a business, whatever, but you have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You have to realize that there's one way that I'm gonna learn new things. There's one way that I'm going to, you know, experience something that may not feel so great, but once I start doing it, then it does become comfortable, and then it's time to level up to the next level. This is your, you know, life. This is your, like, okay, let me go ahead and do this level. When they say leveling up, I mean you really have to kind of play the game, like get out there, you know, get dirty, feel like, you know, yes, I'm not just on the sideline watching. I'm in there, you know. But she just wants you to know, like, you know, you've always had this special quality about you, and you know, she really wants you to see it, and she feels like she hopes that you can kind of either get yourself uncomfortable and then that'll help you see it, or if you can start to see it and then it'll make you step out. But either way, she needs you to step out there. And she's also giving me the 10 of rainbows. We are the world. And you know, whatever this quality it is that you have, just know that, like, the more you step out, the more you come out, the more you know, get uncomfortable, the more you're going to find your village, as they say, and realize, like, okay, I really do feel the link between me and other people, or other people are going through stuff that I've been through. So I don't know if this is a story that has to get out or whatever it is, but once you step out there, it's going to kind of like seem to take off. It's going to be like, okay, woo, there's going to be people like, we needed this, or well, we needed, you know, what we needed you. So give yourself a chance. Go ahead and invest in yourself and decide that this is I want to get involved in my life. Ashe.
Ashe. All right, y'all, let's update the skip the lines real quick. So we got, after Miss Implicit, we got Miss Camilla with the General. We got Miss Heather with the Ancestor. and we got Ms. Charitable with the general reading. And so unfortunately we got to go the way they coming in, child. So so we got to go that way, y'all.
Heather had an ancestor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to all of y'all giving the goddesses much love. Let's see. Who do we have up next? We have Miss Shiny. Miss Shiny, where are you at? Somebody please tag Miss Shiny. Let her know she is up next with the ancestor reading. All right, let's clear some energy out, y'all. Thank y'all for giving us lots of love, y'all. Make sure you guys are hitting the like, subscribe button, telling a friend to tell a friend, sharing our live. Thank you guys so much for the love. And again, y'all, remember that in this season, y'all are what? Big pressure. Don't let anything or anybody else make you feel less than, and realize that when people, or things, even when it comes to jobs, if they know your energy, they'll feel it. They'll know that, they'll appreciate you. And if they don't, then, All right, y'all, let's keep it moving.
She said, I'm here.
All right. Thank you, beautiful. We love y'all. All right, let's get into it, Miss Shiny. This is going to be an ancestor reading. Thank you, Spirit. Give me a moment while I connect with Spirit. Ashe. Oh, okay. You said that clear, so I'm not even going to try to play with you because you said it clear as day. Let's get into it with what message you have for her. Show me through the cards what message. All right, thank you. Let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. This is going to be an ancestor reading from Miss Shiny. So I ask spirits who they have to come forward. This is going to be your grandfather, your papa, your whatever you call him. And he's coming in strong as day. And when he comes in, it's like he's coming in with this face and telling you, like, he said, you always been smart. Like, you always been patient. Like, you have this this energy of patience that he says, he don't even know where you got it from, honestly. He like, this patience that you have, he don't know where you got it from. But sometimes you give a little bit too much patience with things and people that don't deserve it. So he says, baby, look, now that you finally are getting yourself into a new, I don't know if he's saying a new space. So I don't know if it's like physically a space or mentally a space, but you're getting yourself into this new space. He wants you to pay attention to like everything around you and realize that you don't really need nothing or nobody because you have it. You have it. You always had it. This patience, something about this patient energy is going to really carry you into this new season you're going. Okay, I got you. The card he's drawing me to for you is going to be the 7 of Earth, the 7 of Earth. And this is talking about planting new seeds. Like, so seeds that are planted, look where the flowers are growing. Like, you've been planting seeds on a lot of shit for a long time, but you cannot stay consistent because, again, there's a lot of fucking obstacles that always come at you. But he's almost telling me, like, you want to have to look at the obstacles differently because all those seeds you planted, they're waiting for you and they're starting to grow now, but you're going to have to see it. Now, also, you're going to be presented with an opportunity that's going to come. I don't know if it happened already, but if not, it's going to come. This opportunity is going to really be a little bit like I don't know if it's outside the box or something that you're not going to be able to easily like get to right away or do right away. But he keeps saying, look at it and try to like figure out a way to make it happen because this opportunity is going to actually take you. It's going to give you like either a break or financially take you to the place you need to go. Don't know if it's happening now. If not, write it down, but it's going to come. But remember that these seeds that you've been planting, they're starting to blossom. So even though you may think you can't do something, you can. He says he loves you. He says we're all around you. He keeps saying like, your head up, like hold your head up, keep your chin up. I don't know what he means by that. But anyway, Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. I get a really strong female cousin energy for you. I don't know what line of cousin this is, but I feel some cousin vibes, so that's what we're gonna go with. And she's just kind of like, she wants you to know it's okay for you to feel pain. It's okay for you to feel pain. It's okay for you to hurt. It's okay for you to be sad. It's okay for you to be angry. Like sometimes negative emotions, we suppress them. And she's saying, don't do that. Allow yourself to feel what you need to feel for as long as you need to feel it. And know that it's okay for you to feel that way. And then let it go. Don't suppress it. Don't try to keep yourself busy from it. Don't try to hide yourself from it. Don't try to keep yourself, so occupied with 9 million other things that you don't get a chance, or you're not really, I'm not going to allow myself to feel like this. Okay, cool. But you have to still be able to feel what happened to acknowledge that it happened. Because a lot of times we continuously go back into cycles of things because we never allowed ourselves to feel what happened. And so our subconscious is like, well, it couldn't have been that bad because I don't remember feeling that bad. So let's go ahead and try again. We don't want to do that in this season, okay? Um, just know that there's going to be a lot of healing that's going to come out of the sadness that you've had or sadness that you may encounter in this season. And there's a lot of change coming with this healing. And so once you've gotten this healing, you're going to be able to go way beyond what you thought you were going to go to. Like you already had goals and expectations, but you're going to go beyond those and past those, but not until you've healed. The card that we get for you is the Ace of Autumn, okay? And the Ace of Autumn is a good card, okay? Money is going to be coming in, money is on the way, good things are happening for you. It's a very successful projects taking off, things that you've been trying to put into place actually falling into place and being very successful, taking off, and you're going to be getting your bag for that. But also, just really happy changes in your life. Happy changes coming to you, things that you have earned. Again, that karmatic cycle is coming back around this retrograde, and good people are about to feel like what it is, the blessings that they deserve. And so know that when you start getting these things, enjoy them because you earned them. You earned them. This is for all the fucking shit that other people had did to you and you didn't do nothing. Okay? Ashe.
Ashe.
Okay. For you, Queen, I have motherly or maybe grandmotherly energy. Well, I don't know here. Let's see. She's giving me, we care about you. We want you to take care of yourself. And she's saying that self-care is just, it's just so important. And she's just leading me to like who you are as a person. There's a lot that you would do for just about anybody, and she wants you to understand it's really time to make sure that you're doing that stuff for yourself. That but she loves you. She's um just getting like a squeeze in energy, like just wants to dry your tears sometimes, just want to, I don't know, make you something to eat, but just like this take care, nurturing kind of person. So she wants you to make sure, like, even maybe a connection point for you guys. I don't know if it's through a meal, through food, or just this comfort feeling. And she wants you to just feel that. She wants you to just feel her, that she doesn't let you really out too far out of her arms. She really just holds you close and know that, yeah, you may be grown or whatever, but sometimes when those tears come, it's like almost like she's got you right here, and that's where you are for her. So, and this 99 compassion, um she's saying this is really about you opening your heart space to yourself and just giving yourself that freedom to just be a human being, that freedom to be like, you know what, I know I'm supposed to do this, this, and this. I know that, I'm trying to process this emotion, but sometimes before the process, you just got to feel it and allow yourself to have it. Sometimes you have to just say, at the end of the day, I'm still having a human experience, and it's okay. It's okay for me to just like to be vulnerable and to also to not be hard on myself, not because being hard on yourself just kind of just doesn't, it gives you this rigid way, like it doesn't allow for you to really be happy and grow and put you get farther if you're nicer and kinder to yourself. When you hold yourself to these stiff standards and things, or maybe kick yourself, or I should have done this or that, or why am I reacting like that? Let yourself have it. Let yourself have it and love yourself in context. Let yourself have it and take into consideration it's not an excuse, but it's just saying, I'm here and this is why I'm here, and that's okay. But I could get to somewhere else if I be a little kinder to myself, if I stop beating up on myself sometimes. So she's just like, please just give yourself the energy that I would give you, holding you here. I don't care what mistake you made. I don't care what thing you shouldn't have done or you said, or maybe you want to kind of toughen up a little bit because you're crying. Experience that and allow yourself to be a human being. It's okay. And just love on yourself and just that hug that you just need sometimes. If somebody ain't going to give it to you, you got to give it to yourself first. But she loves you. Ashe.
Ashe. Speak that word tonight, child. All right, y'all. Let's update. Let's make sure we're good on the update. We are so far. All right. So next up left, we have Miss Scarlett with her general. Miss Scarlett with her general. Where you at, Miss Scarlett? Somebody tag Miss Scarlett J. I know she is on Facebook. Shout out to all of y'all. These messages are ringing clear to everybody, to me, to you, to everybody, child. So if you feeling it, somebody else is reading, remember that it's for you. All right, Miss Scarlett, she said, I'm here. Talk that talk, goddesses. Okay? That's spirit. All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and get to Miss Scarlett with her general, y'all. All right, let's clear energy.
Nobody has missed their reading yet, y'all. Nobody has missed their reading yet. We have not skipped anybody that has not said that they are here.
All right, y'all. Miss Scarlett, let's get
Thank you, Shiny, for your support.
Is Scarlett general or?
Yes.
Scarlett is general reading.
Okay. Y'all so crazy. Y'all piling in tonight. Thank y'all for getting the goddesses to where we are. Without y'all, we couldn't do this thing. So we appreciate y'all. We started slow. I kept telling y'all last year, like, yo, we gonna glow and grow. Y'all better catch up, because y'all ain't gonna be able to get the free readings like y'all want to. So let's get into it, y'all. All right, Miss Scarlett. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Ashe. Thank you, Miss Scarlett. I got for you, what do you need to release the waning moon? And so honestly, when I study for what Spirit is saying, it's like, they keep telling me like, child, you do so good. You're so smart. You're so brilliant, yet you still get into a space sometimes where you doubt yourself. Like, you got to release that shit. Like, when it shows up, when it comes back into your life and your mind, you got to say, you know what, I got it. They also say that, you're not listening in terms of when they're telling you to trust, like taking this leap of faith. There's something that you need to do that is going to require for you to be very uncomfortable, and you're not, you're scared about it. But the Spirit keeps saying, don't be scared about it. Just fucking do it. If you do it, it's going to be everything you want. Maybe it's not going to look perfect at first. However, the process is going to take you to where you want to go. So they're saying, what do you need to release? That self-doubt, that something is telling you that, you can do it, but wait, I can't because this, stop that. Like, you're doing better, but yet you keep getting back into this place. So Spirit is saying that you need to really take yourself into a spiritual, like a release, like a spiritual reform or retreat, to kind of get yourself back into a space where you realize you don't have to understand it sometimes. Just do it. Also, in this card, it's talking about coming up. There's going to be some challenges that you've been facing, but there's answers to them, but you got to look at it differently. Don't know exactly how that means to you. Maybe work related, maybe home related, maybe travel related, whatever this is. The answers are like coming, but you got to pay attention to the answers. Okay. Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. Spirit is telling you with the 7 of spring to be assertive. Be assertive. Be assertive in everything that you do. In everything, in every aspect of your life, be assertive. Um, there may be people around you that are telling you you don't know what you know, or there may be people around you who are trying to make you feel like you are less than or not as smart, or you don't deserve this or you don't deserve that. Let them know that they are, first of all, 120% wrong, but don't back down from that. Stand 10 toes down on yourself. If you don't stand for nothing else, stand for yourself, because you have to advocate for you. If no one else is going to do it, who's going to do it? You have to do it. Don't let people tell you that you don't know what you know, that this isn't that. People will try to tell you that the sky is freaking yellow and you looking at it like, but I see blue and I know it's blue, and they want to argue with you like, no, bitch, it's yellow. No, 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 no. Spirit says courageously stand up for self in this season, okay? And that is how you're gonna be assertive. That is how you're gonna win. That is how you're gonna accomplish everything. To be assertive and to stand up for self in this season. So I don't know if you haven't, but if you have, keep doing that. And if you haven't, get to it, child. Get to it.
I say. For you, Queen, I got 27, spiritual partnership. And what Spirit's giving me is making sure that you're sowing certain seeds of faith, and if this is going to be a person, if this is gonna be watching it on a YouTube thing or whatever, but like there's reading, I don't know if you read the Bible, but just whatever it is that your faith is something to turn to, that is like, hey, I have sown this into me so much that, when there's something going on that doesn't look right, doesn't feel right, has me sad or whatever, like automatically these things are springing up, these positive affirmations, these just reminding me of my faith, reminding me of, during this dark time, this is something I can say to myself or look at, but they really want you to keep that connection and kind of immerse yourself in it, just to make sure that you stay good and stay positive. So again, I don't know if this is going to be watching somebody on TV as a mentor. I don't know if this is going to be taking, a class or whatever, but just making sure that, it's like anything else. It's like homework. It's like practice. You do it enough that now, instead of going through a rough time and just letting yourself maybe go down, you might still feel your emotions and release those, but along with it, it's this feeling of, oh, this too shall pass. And that's like one of the first things that might come to your mind and come to your heart. So just to help you get through. So be mindful, be aware of anything that's spiritually related that can kind of keep you grounded. Ashe.
Ashe. All right, y'all. So let's clear some energy out. We got Miss Kenzie up next with her general. Miss Kenzie with her general. Shout out to you, beautiful. It's 11:03. I don't know if you're still in the building, but it's 11:03 Eastern Standard Time. Miss Kenzie.
Kenzie the same as Paris Page, or
I don't think so.
I
don't know. She changed her. She said she had to change her name because he said the haters. So it might be her. Yeah, she said she did. Ashe, thank you. All right, so let's clear some energy out and get a general going for you, beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, okay. Cool. All right, y'all. All right, thank you, beautiful. For you, I got the haters. She said, yes, her. I got the awakening card. Ooh, let me get it. There we go. Awakening card, the awakening card. And kind of when I studied the energy from Spirit, this literally is talking about a time for you to pause and reflect. I hear you talking about the haters, but Spirit keeps saying sometimes you can't have haters if you kind of remove yourself from situations and things that don't serve you. This is talking about where you need to sit back and look at things in a different light, a new perspective. Yeah, there's people and there's things, but there's also self and decisions that we make. And I don't know what the fuck this means, but this is something about you needing to correct certain things inside the self. Now, Spirit says that, you know, you embrace the fact that you different. You different, and that's dope. However, sometimes with different, you got to understand that different people, sometimes with being different, people don't always understand you. Sometimes they'll judge you and look at you differently, but that's okay. That's not your problem. Either they're going to like it or they're not. And if they don't, keep it moving. This is time for you to also reflect on what the fuck what do you want? Like, life is what it is, but there's certain things that you still don't know and you're not sure of. So Spirit is calling you to come into a space to reflect on what it is that you want and really kind of go to action and watch what the fuck shows up in this season, beautiful. Ashe.
Ashe.
Ashe. For you, I get the Princess Spring, And the Prince of Spring is either going to represent a young man in your life or a woman with a male energy. Either way, this person's going to be kind of self-confident, very charming, but this person's a little bit restless. And you got to kind of watch restless people because sometimes their personalities can change. Mm-hmm. However, Spirit says this is a very passionate relationship for you. So if you're not currently in a relationship, this could be a relationship that's coming in for you to give you kind of warning about what to kind of look for. A new relationship that starts during retrograde can be very, very amazing, but it can also be a warning or like a red flag and see if you got the lesson from your last relationship. Mm-hmm. So kind of just pay attention and follow the signs, see where they lead you, make sure you're paying attention. But it also talks about any challenges that you're having, that you're going to be able to manage them successfully. Again, retrograde, a lot of challenges are going to come up, but they're tests. They're tests to see if you learned your lesson the last time. So just pass the test. Again, pay attention. Spirit is emphasizing the fact of pay attention. You get sent a lot of spiritual signs during the day and you don't notice them or you kind of brush them off, and Spirit is urging you to take a second look at everything. Ashe.
Ashe.
For you, Queen, I got 11, individuality. And Spirit just wants you to remember that, or know that you're specially made, and know that, everything that is part of your uniqueness, your individuality, they want you to embrace it. So if you have to do some meditation and kind of just listen to, what it is and just know that, you're specially made for a reason. There's things you do that, 50 people may be able to do, but the way that you do it is unique and different. The other thing that they are giving me is this imagery of source. So just always remember that, if you are having too many people around you that are being a certain way, if there are people who are not accepting your uniqueness and not embracing it, not celebrating it, not empowering it, where is the space that you need to find within you that's also not totally empowering yourself, embracing it, loving all of your individuality as it is? If you're surrounded by too many people that, aren't getting with the program, aren't whatever, just make sure that you're checking yourself to clear out any spaces of doubt, of not liking part of your uniqueness, not embracing it in completion. And then if that's not the case, then yeah, as Moon said, that's a sign that, okay, I'm still not doing what serves me, because I need to be surrounded by, the people who see me, and really see you. Ashe.
Ashe. All right, y'all. So let's keep this thing moving. We have up next. I know y'all are getting tired. There's a lot of y'all. So let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving, y'all. We have up next Miss Maya with her general and ancestor. So let's clear some energy out. Shout out to all of y'all in the building. Make sure you guys are catching these messages and make sure you guys are applying these messages to what's going on in your life. Don't forget who you are. Don't let nobody make you forget who you are. If somebody is for you or something is for you, you'll know. All right, y'all. So let's get into it. Miss Maya, where you at? Somebody please tag her. You are so welcome. You are very welcome. Let's keep it moving, Miss Maya, with the ancestor and a general. Let's get into it. Okay.
She said, I am here.
Thank you, Miss Maya. Okay, so let me see. Show me your energy through the cards because I'm gonna understand you. I thought you okay. Thank you. I think so. Your message for her. Thank you. Show me your message for her. Show me what message do you have for her. Oh, something is coming. Okay, I got you. And she's getting a general too. So maybe to her general message. Maybe to her general. Thank you. Ashe. Makes a lot of sense. Okay, got you. All right, Miss Maya, you are up next. Let's go ahead and get into your ancestor reading. And so when I asked Spirit to bring forth who they have for you, they gave me a male energy. The King of Wands. Again, he could be, I don't know if he's, you know, the way he's coming through, I don't know if he's, he keeps saying, I don't know if he's like matriarch or like a strong male influence or something. Like he's giving me so much heavy energy, but I feel like he may be matriarch, father, grandfather. I don't know. He could be an uncle, child. I don't know, but he had a strong influence over your life, whoever this male was. And as he talks to me, he says, shit, child, talk that shit out. He keeps saying, you don't recognize just how beautiful you are. You keep allowing, it's like, I don't know what happened in life, the way he's showing it to me, but like life has showed you or people have showed you certain things, but you don't recognize your beauty. And it's not just about physical beautiful. This is what he's showing me. It's about your inside, your like a lot about you. Like you're nurturing in certain ways. You may not show it to everybody all the time, but you have this something about you. And he keeps saying like, you know, they killing it. Like, I don't know if it's people in the real time or your life, or they're killing your spirit. They drowning or taking away who you are. But now it's time for you to realize exactly who you are. He keeps saying, as I said, I don't know. I'm trying to get confirmation. I don't know. You know how the short time is, whether he's fatherly or grandfatherly, but he keeps saying, I didn't teach all the lessons. Something about all the lessons that he needed to teach were not all, oh man, they were not all there or something like that. But whatever this is, it's time for you to learn your own lessons and realize that inside of you, you are fucking beautiful. I don't even know what you look like, child, but you have this something inside of you, but it's not being shown. Okay. So what card he draws me to, which is fucking confirmation, the ego card, the ego. And so for you, what he's talking about is that the illusion of being stuck or trapped, the something about telling you, I'm stuck, I can't do this. No, your ego, your mind is telling you you're fucking stuck, but it's an illusion. It's not true. Nobody is ever stuck. It's up to you to make the fucking choice. Now, sometimes choices come with things that you don't understand or they don't look the way you want them to look. But so what? When you make a choice, it makes changes in your life, okay? So it says that whatever these choices you need to make, you're going to make these choices. And once you do it, the situations that you've been worried about are going to start to make sense. Okay. So get that pride and ego out the way, which was telling you that you can't do it, because you can, you got it. You're supported by the angels. He's around you. He also says there's a lot of other people around you. Ashe.
Ashe. I get like
she got a general too, right? Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So it's okay. So for your general beautiful, I got conclusions are within reach. Okay. So same thing. It's like answers are coming for you in this season. If whatever that means to you, answers are coming. They're real close. They're within reach. But sometimes in order to get the answers, we have to fucking seek them, or we have to They may not be the answers that we always want. That shit may be painful. That shit may be something we don't want to hear. But the conclusions that you're looking for, oh baby, they're within reach. Truths are going to be surface, or whatever the revelations are going to be told, but they're real close. So it's time for you now to say, are you going to just wait for the answers, or are you going to make your own fucking choices to see that, you know what, I don't got to wait for it. I'm going to do my own thing, child. So it's up to you, but the conclusions are like really close to you. Ashe.
I say, I get a female energy. I feel like this is like a cousin or an aunt. Could be a great aunt. I don't know what generation it is, but she's saying, stop waiting. It's time for some action to be taken. There's time for some action to be taken. And this could be, physical action, or this could be mental action, whatever. But it's time for you to start making some decisions. Know that your happiness is in your hands, and it's not in the hands of anybody else. She wants you to really find like a happy place in your heart and hold that picture there of whatever it is, and kind of stay there and allow yourself to feel happiness for a little while. And then project it outside of your body. So you want to project the feeling outside of your body. And once it radiates outside of your body, other people will see it. And then that's the type of love you're going to attract back to yourself. There's a lot of just allowing yourself to feel love, allowing yourself to feel that other people care about you, or that other people appreciate you. She wants you to know that that's an important feeling. That's an important thing, that you're supposed to have that. And to make sure that, you're really paying attention to your feelings. The card that I pulled for you, though, is the Nine of Winter. The Nine of Winter. And just like what Moon said, this is an illusion of being trapped, an illusion of feeling like I can't get out, thinking that I'm caged in and I have no options. But Spirit is reminding you that you do have choices. You do have options, and that sometimes you worry so much, or you place so much fear in things, that you manifest it. So you need to be very careful with your thoughts and your words, so that you don't manifest negative thoughts and negative emotions. There's a better way and better way to manifest the things that you want than worrying about the things that you don't have. Okay, Ashe.
For you, Queen, I also got like maybe a grandmotherly or great aunt or great grandmother energy. And she kind of wants to just do the whole ancestor general thing, because certain way that she's given it to me. So your general part, I guess, would be like 99, compassion. And she's saying just, have compassion for people, have compassion for yourself, especially for yourself. She's saying you're not as happy as you could be if you would do that, if you give yourself that peace, that part. She's also giving me, don't let pride get in your way. And she's giving me like a dual meaning for pride. Well, actually, I think 3. 1, don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. You need to do that. 2, she's saying also, don't be quick to necessarily, it's not really like judging somebody, but just don't be quick to be offended sometimes. And then that emphasis on that word pride, I don't know if not letting pride get in your way. It's almost like she's saying, I don't know if there's family that you look out for, or people that are close to you, but make sure that you're putting yourself first. And she's also giving me the source. So what she's saying is she wants you to focus on the fact of sometimes what you see in somebody else, you don't realize that it could be in you. It could be a reflection. So, the other thing is, everything is not, your business. Sometimes you have to let God just go ahead and worry about that. Sometimes we try to figure out stuff and be a detective, or be like, well, how did this person, or this is how I think they meant that. No, it's none of our business. You keep it moving and keep doing what you need to do. And right now she wants you to get into a different space of kind of like a healthier space. And this feels like she's giving me like the whole kit and caboodle. Like she just, if you, it's just gonna be freeing when you don't feel like you have to, when you can just let certain things go, and when you can be that person that just lets stuff kind of roll off your back. But it's going to be even more freeing that when you're the source and you see these reflections, or maybe people being a certain way that you don't like, you realize like, okay, there's some stuff that I'm not all the way happy in here, and I'm not all the way really, I'm not kind to myself in here, and there's certain safe spaces that maybe are not as safe as if I would just accept myself in totality. She says she's giving me like she's not going to go into everything, but almost like you definitely have this layer of protection around you. But she's like the layer of protection that you've built up is you need to let them be your protection. You need to open your heart more. You don't need to have these walls and that type of protection because it's keeping everything out. So I feel like she's got a lot more to say to you, but yeah. Just in closing, she loves you. She loves you just as you are, and the best thing that you can do is just love yourself, and see love in the world. See it every possible way and every that you can. And she knows it's not easy for you. She knows you've been through a lot, but make it happen. Ashe.
Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right, y'all. So let's keep this thing moving. We have up next, we have Jermaine with the General. Jermaine with the General. Somebody please tag Jermaine. Jermaine Terry, where are you at? We have Jermaine with a General, y'all.
I lost my writer, so we gonna.
Is Jermaine on Facebook or is that with a J?
Yeah, so with a J. I think Jermaine is on. I think he's on Facebook too. All right, let's keep it moving, y'all. I know y'all get tired, y'all. We was deep tonight, so we're gonna try to keep this thing moving as much as possible. Tyrone tagged him as well. Thank you, Ty. Appreciate you. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead. Thank you, Spirit. Jermaine with a General. Oh, it fell out the way it needed to. So I was trying to keep it moving, but it fell out. All right, y'all. So we're going to get into it. We got the Lover's card for you, Jermaine. The Lover's card is, so when I study what Spirit is talking about, this is talking about making choices from the heart correctly. Like Spirit keeps saying, like, you don't really, I don't know what the fuck this is, but you're unsure of something. You're unsure of certain things. And in order for you to really get this completion you're looking for, you're going to have to get sure within yourself. Now, the Lover's card comes up sometimes and you think like, oh, it's the Lovers. It means something is coming. No, this card for you right now means the Lovers can't come in totality because there's a lot of confusion around your energy. There's a lot of things that Spirit keeps saying, he don't know what he wants. So this card is kind of calling for you to sit down within self and kind of iron out what the fuck you think you want and what that looks like in real time. But it also says that embracing true relationships from the heart. So maybe you thought certain things were this, but you got to embrace certain things that make you feel good. I always say this, when you want to know, like, if people really care about you, they show you through their actions. So if people are going to come into your life and show you through real time in this season that they really care about you through actions, maybe not so much words, but there's going to be some energy coming in where it's going to be a lot of physical action. We're going to show you that. Pay attention and kind of embrace that and give yourself some time, because you got to figure out that literally what you want is what they're bringing, but you be confused. Okay. Ashe.
I get for you justice. And justice is talking about, first of all, if you have any legal things happening, it's a good chance you're going to win when you pull the justice card. However, justice can also mean like personal justice. If someone has recently wronged you, it could be that karma is about to come for them. It could be about to have a really good chance of like good luck, better things happening. But also means like take time to review things a little more carefully. Pay close attention to detail. Watch what people do and not what they say. it also talks about like fair decisions. So if you've had to make some decisions or people are making decisions about you, they're going to start making like very fair decisions. They're going to start weighing you on a different level. So maybe you've earned more trust in someone's eyes or something like that. But the Justice card is normally a really good luck card. So keep doing what you're doing, love. And you're getting some good luck coming in. Ashe.
Ashe.
Okay. For you, King, I got 91 surrender, and basically, Spirit is just giving me that you need to kind of let things happen the way they happen, let things run their course. This is also, not just you surrendering to your ancestors and source, but it's also you relinquishing control. Control. Sometimes we want to, for other reasons, we have our reasons when this starts happening, but just make sure that, I can get out ahead of something, or I don't want, this control gives me this feeling of now I can relax, and I don't have that anxiety or whatever, or nothing, nobody can get one over on me, or just all the different reasons that you may want to have control. The Spirit's saying release that, relinquish it, because really that need, which you may not recognize in yourself, but look for it. It's exhausting. It's exhausting, and it's just it's not serving you. So just anything that you're, I don't know if it's a scared energy or what it is, or just not liking to be caught off guard, but all of that energy, go ahead and let it off your shoulders, give it to your ancestors. Just say, okay, everything is gonna be okay. I don't have to feel like, because my life is not, every time I try to control stuff, is not gonna go in the way that I want it to go, because this is supposed to be, me learning, me getting uncomfortable, me having adventures in life, and that's not meant to be controlled. I wasn't here to try to get ahead of everything or control everything and be in the ahead of the game. So with the releasing that control, just expect that things are going to go your way. Expect that the things that you want will come to pass. But it's time to let go of that. So Ashe.
Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. All right, y'all, let's keep this thing moving. So, Blue, where are you at, Blue? I think you are in the YouTube land. Blue, shout out to Blue. We're going to go ahead and tag Blue. You are up next with your general reading.
And Heather R., you have not missed your reading.
You have not. All right, Blue. The timestamp is 11:27. So peace to the God, Blue, with his general reading. So let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. Let's clear energy out. Shout out to all y'all still rocking. I know you welcome, Jermaine. I know y'all tired. Blue said, I'm here. Hey, I know you are. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Clear energy for Blue.
Yeah, I might have to leave momentarily and try to come back in. One of my children threw up and is now laying in the bed.
Oh. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, y'all. Blue, Blue, Blue. Oh, it's something about your child. Hold on. All right, for you, it's two cards that came out, so I'm trying to get them together. But the two cards, the first one I got is luck is on your side. And then the other card I got was the new moon in Leo. Confidence is the key to your success. So when I first studied the luck is on your side, this is what Spirit keeps telling me, like, it's a lot of energy with you where you be kind of like doubting shit about yourself or doubting certain things, and you're not sure about certain things. But they're also telling me that you gotta clear some shit out your space real quick. I don't know if this has something to do with a relationship or something else, but I don't know if it's something to come, but you're gonna have to clear some shit out. It's not making sense. And they're like, well, what you trying to do? Like, you want this money and you wanted certain things, but at the same time, you lack in confidence in certain areas. The funny part is that people keep saying like there's like this energy of like you appear confident, but inside there's not. There's certain things that you got to push yourself past. Also, this is talking about your money. Like, look, I don't know what this means, but there's a big connection that you need to kind of attract, or something about you attracting this connection. Whatever this connection that you need to attract is going to help bring the money, but you got to let some shit around you go. It's some shit, Blue. I don't know what they mean by that, but there's some shit around you that has to fucking go. That's not making sense. And like, you got to balance your money out as well. Like, so I don't know if maybe you spending or maybe you worried about money, whatever this shit is. You're going to have to stop putting so much energy into it and put it into what the fuck you want to do. They keep saying there's big things around you, but you're not seeing them clearly. So let's take some time to kind of bring that shit in and look at what the fuck is around you. And maybe you might need to let some shit go, but whatever this is, luck is on your side if you allow it to be. Ashe.
Ashe.
Where Blue at, y'all? Help me understand.
I get the 10 of autumn for you, the 10 of autumn. And the 10 of autumn is talking about making wise investments, So kind of some of the same things that Moon was talking about, like making sure that you like really paying attention to your money, investing it wisely, putting it up when you need to, and kind of like making sure that you have some financial security to fall back on if you need to fall back on it. It also talks about like honoring family tradition and kids. So I don't know if you have any kids or if you're close to any kids, but like kind of just spending some time with them and like really letting them know that, hey, I'm here no matter what, because kids are special and they don't always get the recognition that they deserve. So Spirit is encouraging you to spend time with family and kids. And then also it talks again about your financial security. So I don't know what's going on with your money. Again, like Moon was saying, I don't know if you're spending too much or gambling or what you got going on, but Spirit is encouraging you to kind of get a different perspective and change some ways. So you're going to need some money coming up here soon. And if you don't cut it out, you're going to be looking crazy in a couple of months, okay? Ashe.
Ashe.
Okay, King, for you, I got 44 environment. And Spirit's giving me the energy that you know in every way, shape, or form what you need to change about your environment. And they're also giving me an energy of you kind of sometimes compromising yourself in a way to stay in this environment. So I don't know if it's that you already feel a growth or feel like, hey, it's time for me to do something different, or there's changing up who I'm with or whatever. But then there's this other part of you that's still maybe it's familiarity or whatever, still kind of entertaining this. Make sure you're meditating, make sure you're clear. I think your intuition, your gut is already telling you, like, yeah, it's time to change up environment. Again, if this is just a mentality, if this is people you're around or whatever, but it's definitely time to change and do what is best for you, because it just doesn't feel like, I don't know if it's just whatever this is, it doesn't seem like a good thing, and it seems like it's past time to go ahead and change that up. Ashe.
Ashe. All right, Blue. All right, y'all. Let's clear some energy out. We got Implicit. You are up next. Shout out to Implicit. You guys, if you would like to book private readings with the goddesses, please visit our website, www.energyreadingsbymoonbutterfly.com. And you can schedule a reading with any of the goddesses. Moon is got a lot going on, so y'all might not be able to get with me soon. But however, we got the goddesses on the building, ready and able to go ahead and give the readings for you guys. All right, y'all. So let's keep it to it. Miss Implicit with her general. Let's see where Spirit wants to go. Somebody tag. Where's our girl at? It's 11:33. This is Eastern Standard Time. I know it's not the same in your time, child. That's our mod. Shout out to our beautiful mod and the person who did our beautiful theme song. So shout out to her as well. Oh. You should make it make sense. Good. Okay, cool. Make it make sense then. Ashe, there she goes. There she goes. I know you hear beautiful. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord, here they go, child. Here they go. All right, for you, beautiful. I got the Knight of Water, the Knight of Water, and this is talking about flirtatious, heavy, romantic kind of energy coming in. It talks about somebody coming in that's going to kind of, if they're not there now, they may sweep you off your feet. If you're holding on to something old, this energy is not going to come in. But if you're single and you're like chilling, this energy is about to come in. However, they're going to say that there's a lack of balance. So even though this energy is like romantic and great, and they're going to really like you a lot, but there's some balance and insecurity inside this person as well. So you're going to be kind of confused because they're going to give you like hot and cold energy. So Spirit talks about, even though it starts this way, it's going to kind of balance itself out. So don't put no expectations. Kind of like say, okay, cool. Like, yeah, okay, I got you. Cool. This is kind of giving you an energy where just chill, go with the moment. You're not going to expect it the way, you know, like whatever, but just don't put no expectations on it. It's going to balance itself out and actually come through, because this energy is really dope and amazing, but they just have a lot within themselves they have to work out and trust. So just know that they got you. The Knight is coming in. I don't know if he's in now, child, but he's on the way. Ashe.
Ashe. Okay, sorry, y'all. Child. All right. So for you, beautiful, I get the Prince of Spring, the Prince of Spring. So the same energy that's coming in for Moon comes in for me. This is talking about a passionate relationship, kind of feeling like you're in a fairy tale, getting really caught up and like falling in love very quickly. But Spirit says also stay grounded in this season and kind of make sure that, you know, you keep your wits about you, because again, it may be something for you to just experience for the moment and not to have a future with. So, you know, sometimes we have to just be okay with just the moment. And it does talk about him being very self-confident and charming and all these things, but he's a very restless person and he gets bored very quickly. Okay. So you have to remember that about him too. He could possibly be a earth sign or air sign. So it also talks about taking immediate action when somebody has you kind of like messed up. So making sure you kind of stand 10 toes down for, you know, what you know, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Your intuition is always on point. Okay. Ashe.
Ashe.
For you, Queen, I got 9 of Water, laziness. And the way I describe that is more so stagnation. You know, what they're giving me is, besides the fact that, I guess, I don't know if this healing goes with your music or goes with any projects that you're trying to do right now, but there's like this I don't know, a little hesitation to go all the way where you can go. So if that's still there, you know, make sure to do that. And because, you know, what happens is sometimes there's certain spaces that we don't want to go, but if we go, then it helps us go. You know what I mean? It's keeps us kind of awake and alive, and, you know, not in this stagnant place. And sometimes the stagnation may not necessarily be because, oh, you know, I'm just not doing anything. Sometimes it's because, like, I'm not sure if I want to go there, or this isn't good enough, or it's not perfect enough, or I got to keep, you know, like, no, Spirit's giving me this energy, like, you're ready. So those things that may be holding you back, like, just get all the way out there with whatever it is that you're trying to do. Because this sometimes being, you know, like, just do it today, like the procrastination is leading to kind of like a stagnant thing, which is kind of making you sometimes feel like, I don't really know if this is necessarily going where I want it to go, or, you know, if I'm really, you know, I feel like I should be further along, or wherever this energy is. Like, just go ahead and let your music or whatever you're doing be your healing. Get it out there. Don't be afraid to approach it. And it does not have to be this perfect thing. It doesn't have to be something like, oh, maybe I put it off because it's got to be right, or it's got, whatever you do is going to be right. It's going to be right on time. Ashe.
Ashe. All right, y'all. Let's keep this thing moving. We got Miss Camilla with her general. Miss Camilla with the general. All right, so let's go ahead and close it out.
I have to go. I'm so sorry. I have to deal with this kid. I have to go, but I'm gonna try to come back. Okay.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and keep the thing moving as we do. Water got some shit that she got to deal with. So Miss Camilla with your general, Miss Camilla with your general, you are up next. So let's go ahead and clear some energy out. She says she is here. She is here. All right. Thank you, Spirit, Miss Camilla. All right, y'all. Okay, let's get into it, child. Miss Camilla, child. All right, so for you, I got two cards that kind of came together, so you know I got to do what they do. The first one that jumped out, you also got the new romantic cycle begins, and then you also got the prosperity lies ahead, and that one kind of came together. So when I kind of study what Spirit is talking about, the new romantic cycle for you is talking about you honestly finding true happiness within self, like. You know, maybe that you're going through life and maybe things on the outside appear to be all the way happy, but there's still some things that you're not happy on in love. Okay. And so what Spirit kind of means by that, it doesn't mean that it's not fixable, but it means that you have to be realistic with yourself about certain things. So they're talking about this is going to be a good season for you to really get in touch with that part and kind of deal with that part before it goes too far. So just know that there's going to be a new romantic cycle. It's also blossoming inside of you. Every so amount of years we change and we grow, and sometimes we could deal with things 5 years ago, but we can't deal with them now. So you're changing, you're growing. So this is also telling you to look at yourself and look at that what does that love of self look like for you? Prosperity lies ahead, the new moon in Taurus. This is kind of talk about, hey, like money in the bag. I keep hearing money, cha-ching. It's prosperity around you, baby. You have all the tools, but yet it's something about you. Sometimes you still got this energy of spreading your energy a little bit too thin. This is kind of challenging you to focus on this thing in this new season. Like you got something that's about to pop out and jump off out of nowhere. You've been doing this shit for a minute, but Spirit is talking about something is going to just like take off like differently the way like you girl, I don't know how, I don't know if it's a viral thing or whatever this is going to take off, and you better be prepared because child, that money is about to come in and you're going to be tired. Ashe.
Ashe. For you, Queen, I got the Eight of Clouds, guilt. All right. And Spirit saying you need to just let that go. All of it. Whatever you got to do it, let it go. It's not serving you. It's not serving anybody around you. I don't know if you're a mom. I don't know where this energy is coming from or what it's coming from, but it's something, you know, it's past. There's nothing you can do about it. And you operating out of guilt is a low vibrational place to be. And it's kind of making you not have this moderate relationship with yourself, meaning, you know, this guilt comes into play. Now I'm not as, you know, I'm a bad person, you know, instead of being like, well, let me take me in context. I'm a person, you know, stuff happens. I can't control everything. Or maybe I dropped the ball, whatever the case may be, but it's time to let that go and clear that spring cleaning, clear that energy out. It's not serving you. It's not serving anybody around you. There's nothing you can do to change wherever this guilt comes from. And it's for you to just, you know, give it to God, give it to universe, whoever, but do not carry it because it's not allowing you to be your best self. It's a weight. And so whenever we have a weight, it doesn't allow us to stand up and really fully see ourselves and see things as it is. You have a new start today, whatever day, but this guilt got to go away. Ashe.
Ashe, child. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get the night ended off with our last couple of readings. We have Heather with her ancestor, and we have Miss Charitable with the general. So Heather, you've been asking, beautiful. I know you here not too long. I heard you comment not too far up. About 11:23, so it's 11:44 Eastern Standard Time. So Heather, you are up next with your ancestor reading, Miss Heather. All right, let's see. All right, let's clear some energy out, y'all. We getting on to the last two readings of the night. Make sure you guys are liking, subscribing. We go live every Monday, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure y'all tap it in. Connection is having, hold on, I'm having trouble with my connection. Can you hear me, cuz?
Yeah, I can hear you. What happened?
I was trying to type a message for Heather, but it's saying I'm having trouble with my connection. So, okay.
Oh, okay.
Retrograde shit. You know how we go. Let's go ahead and get into it. So this is going to be an ancestor reading for Heather.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So give me a moment to connect real quick. Okay, got you. All right, show me your energy through the cards. Show me who your energy is through the cards. Thank you, Spirit. Whew. All right, what message do you have for her? Show me what message you have for her. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe. Show me what message do you have for her. Child. Okay, Heather, thank you. You're welcome, beautiful. All right, this is going to be an ancestor reading for you. So I asked who do they have for you? And again, I have two people kind of peeking out, but I'm like, give me a moment. We need one. And so the female kind of steps out. Okay, she steps out. And not only is she stepping out representing her energy, she's giving me, I want to say she could be like your aunt or a mother, because she's giving me like one of those kind of energies. If she's not a motherly energy, she could be a grandmotherly energy. You know, in this short space, sometimes I can't determine. However, she's coming through with this kind of message. Excuse me. She says, close your eyes for a minute and realize everything around you is the way it is because of how you feel. Ooh, child, she getting deep. Everything around you is how it is because of how you felt or things that you felt. So it's time for you to start feeling better, baby. It's time for you to get into a different space where you feel better. Oh man. There's some choices that you made that maybe just, you know, they got you to this point, and you know, you look back and you're trying to recover and figure everything out, but you don't have to. This is a new start she keeps talking about. There's a lot of new things that are going to come, and I promise you she's going to make sure that it happens. But you got to look at this fucking reflection shit she's talking about. You got to reflect for a moment. There's some deep ass reflection that's giving me chills like a motherfucking child. She's showing me this reflection. The 5 of wind. Okay. It talks about there's unwise choices that you've made. There's a better way to make you happy. So again, this is kind of going what she's talking about. Close your eyes and reflect for a moment. There's other choices that can make you happy. Yeah, they may be difficult. Yeah, you may not understand. Yeah, you may not have all the resources to make them, but it's time to fucking make them. And sometimes we got to make the choices when we don't want to make them. It ain't always easy. Trust me, I know, but sometimes you have to make the choices when they're necessary. Time waits for nobody, but now is the time for you to make the choices, beautiful. So make the choices and avoid certain shit and people, because this card talks about watching your fucking background, watching certain things and people around you. Decisions that you're making also could be coming into play, but let's watch that in this season and watch what shows up and changes. Ashe.
Yeah. Okay, for you, Queen, I also have, I don't know, a grandmotherly or auntie or maybe energy. Saying you are ready for a change of scenery, explore. Okay. She keeps trying to tell me something about music with you. And I don't know if you sing, or if you're musically inclined. But just an acknowledgement of that. I don't know, whatever that piece is in your life. I can't really tell if there's something you should be pursuing, or just to include it more, maybe get back to it. But she's definitely bringing that up. And then she's also giving me the card consciousness. So she's saying, you're much better than you think you are, and you're just, it's almost like, I guess, like Moon was saying, like she's saying that you're taking in poison a lot, poison from your thoughts. It's like if you got to decide, like, what am I taking in today? What am I drinking today? What am I feeding my body today? She's giving me this idea of, like, you're not really feeding yourself the right things, and then it seems like, yeah, it's then around you in addition. So whether it's the chicken or the egg, whether, people told you certain things or didn't tell you certain things, or certain thing happened and you adopted it, it's like you're still playing that. You're still living down to that in a way, like, not having that confidence and feeling like, I'm great. You know what I mean? And even if, or maybe you have moments of I'm great, and then you'll get back to that tape again, and get back to other people's voices and things. And she wants you to clear that out. I think it's a big thing for people, spring cleaning, clearing out those ways of bullying your own self. Like, she's like, for a little girl to, I don't know, maybe be bullied in certain ways, now it's like she really needs you to kind of love on her. She needs you to love on that little girl in you, because, again, there's no worse feeling than, these other people may not have ever shown me what I needed to see as far as love. They may not have accepted me, the ones that I really wanted to, whatever this energy is. But now I'm also doing it to myself. Now when I'm sad, I'm also kind of continuing that on. And that's a hard place for, not really your soul, but your inner child to be. She wants you to kind of take her in and let her grow up and nurture her, and just let her know, like, no, we are good enough. We're to be comfortable. Let's go and get to some other places. And she's kind of just, your grandmother's energy is giving me, like, you got to get out. You got to get out. You got to get out so you can get some fresh air, and so that you can get some new perspective. Get back to a younger you, but also just, I don't know, like, accept yourself and see how things change. But she loves you. She seems like she has just really a lot to say to you, plenty to say to you. But she wants you to just kind of, get out of this, whatever this is. Ashe.
Ashe. You are so welcome, Heather. All right, we are on our last reading for the night, Miss Charitable. It's 11:52 Eastern Standard Time, Miss Charitable. So it should be easy for you to find, child. We are at the end. Mm-hmm. So you should know we're going to do your general reading. Shout out to all of y'all who have rocked with us. To those who wanted to be on the free list, we told y'all, it's growing and glowing. So it's hard to get everybody in. And skip the lines, they don't feel like waiting. So shout out to all of y'all. So I've already kind of pulled cards, excuse me, for Miss Charitable. All right, so let's get into it, y'all. I got for you, beautiful, the 7 of a win, the 7 of win. And when I study what they're talking about for you, it just says that make sure you're being honest with yourself. Like, sometimes when we have things coming up in our life, we look at other people sometimes, but this is calling for you to look at yourself and your decisions and what you allow them to put up with in this season. This is talking about time for you to fucking take action and make some choices that are different. You see this person running away from the fucking fire? They're not running towards it. They're running away from it. So, and they're collecting their shit as they go. This is what you need to do. There's no more, oh my God, this happened. It's time for you to pick yourself up and move forward. And what's for you will make it. You see how they're holding on to certain shit, and what's for you, certain things are going to fall off. Let that shit go. Let it go. And Spirit keeps talking about there's going to be a lot of great changes within that decision that you make, but it's time to make them. It's time for you to understand what it is and what it's not. And if you do, child, you're going to see a lot of different changes. But if you kind of stick and just deal and tolerate, you're going to be mad. You're going to be upset and disappointed. So let's look at self and make these choices in this season and watch what the hell shows up. Ashe, beautiful.
Ashe. Let's see. For you, Queen, it is time to release negativity. So, just let it go. Let it go. Get it out of you. Like, none of this negative headspace, negative, I don't know. Basically, in a nutshell, the more you speak it, the more you feel it, the more you focus on it, the more it grows. Stick some positivity in there as much as you can. Keep a gratitude journal. Focus on the good things about your life so you can help that to grow. Spirit saying, you really, it's just this thing that's going to continue to gain momentum. And things are not as bad as, like you're focusing on a lot of details. A lot of this stuff is just none of your business. Let your source, let universe, God, whoever, fight those battles. That's what they're there for. It's your duty to stay positive so that you can make that stuff grow and make your, get rid of this yucky negativity stuff. Ashe.
Ashe, y'all. We have reached the end of the show. So shout out to all of y'all who have rocked with us. Again, make sure you guys hit a like, hit a subscribe button. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. We go live every Monday, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm the Moon Butterfly Goddess. I'm checking out. Shout out to Water Goddess. She had to go, but we love y'all. Have a great evening.
All right, Red Tiger Goddess. Good night.
Good night, y'all.